Wow, you are just the Grand Central Station of disappointment, aren't
Did not
you?
hesitate to immediately play that sound, did you?
I can't help that it is perfect. What?
What?
Just this rewards enabled on channel stuff.
Yeah, I saw that too. It was odd.
I'm like, I ain't got.
I don't have. I don't know the. I don't really know what rewards to add to my channel, or like
The walrus is my life. The walrus will look
after
after me. The walrus will love me. The walrus is all knowing. The walrus is all powerful. The walrus will guide me to eternity. Obey the walrus. Obey the
I never expect it to go as long as it does.
It's 11 seconds.
Yes. I'm so used to the Discord one.
Yeah, because it's forcibly cut to 5. Obey the walrus. Obey the walrus. Obey the walrus. And it's not like I fucking play it every goddamn day. I just, every once in a while when I feel like it'd be funny, I'll just play it once.
Alright. Hard cut off at midnight.
Okay.
Maybe 12:30. Sorry, soft cut off at midnight, hard cut off at 12:30. I should probably mount now that I'm streaming. Wait, I probably should do something real quick. Holy shit.
Broly shit? Broly shit?
I'm sorry, what the fuck?
What?
An 11 p.m. shift into a 6 a.m. shift.
Yeah, overnight shifts are not good.
No, like a 4:15 to 11 p.m. Like 4:15 to close, then 6 a.m. to... Gonna have to talk to someone about that one, because that's not happening.
Haven't they actively told... clearly they're, promoting you to manager of the deli? And that's why you're doing it?
Either they're gonna have to switch the 6 a.m. into a closing shift, or they're going to have to switch something else around there. Anyway.
Alright.
Okay. Imagination rank 3, courage rank 3.
Alright
I
then.
mean, there's not really much else it could. I mean, I could read and get a tolerance boost. Tolerance. Reading.
Reading is nice.
Though sparse and objective, the words will still manage to vividly depict the endearing qualities of a small child. Eyes and a sun running through fields together on a beautiful day.
Alright.
Tolerance ever slowly creeping upward.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Idle's Day, take a shit.
Idle's Day. Take the shit.
Hello? Hello, Mr. Captain?
Do you think you could sleep in like small space, or do you have to have like open space?
It'd probably be hard to breathe, but that's about it. I mean, I sleep on a twin size, and I don't move.
I thought you slept on a queen.
No. No, I had to get rid of the queen when I moved out.
I don't know. See, I don't feel like I'm claustrophobic. Honestly, I feel like that could be really weirdly comforting to me. I don't know. It's odd. Like, the idea of staying in a capsule hotel in Japan kind of feeling.
For me, I just have difficulty imagining trying to move around in it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. The thing is, well, actually, you know, capsule hotels I feel like are probably one of the things that are actually built with foreigners in mind. You know, because 90% of Japan's economy is from fucking tourism. Alright, well, not 90%, but like, a good portion of it.
Yeah, just like how 90% of Canadia's economy is based off of Terrence and Phillip.
No, 90% of Canadia's economy is based off of Sunshine Son, obviously. He sends all of his money back.
I don't know who that is.
Sunshine Son?
Yeah, I don't know who
The
that is.
Rakugo guy?
Rylehaven.
Ah,
It's been a while.
You've been before.
My parents took me once when I was a boy. I remember the day we arrived, and waking up to the smell of the ocean. The place was crowded beyond belief. Everything was so different from our hometown in the countryside.
I felt much the same when I reached the royal capital. Quite a sight compared to my little village, with naught but fields and mountains.
To be sure. And where are you from, Hulkenberg?
You cannot guess? Surely Montario in the east. Why, the Hulkenbergs are one of that nation's most prominent aristocratic houses, if not foremost among them.
You don't say.
Well, yes. Though I've no close relationship with my parents. I've hardly seen them since I left home.
I see. Suppose we've all come a long way, haven't we?
Seems we'll make it to the exhibition just in time.
With a master at the helm, you were bound to, eh?
I really hope Joanna shows up.
We resolved to trust her. So we simply watch and wait.
Right. Everyone set and steady? Welcome, ladies and gents, to the coastal crown jewel, Port Rylehaven.
Port Rylehaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania, the western annexed state of Uchronia. A vivacious city, Rylehaven is port of call to ships of both trade and war, bustling with hardy sailors. From the natural
Hardy
wonders
sailors,
caused
eh?
by magma to the
We are.
Colosseum's contests of strength, people flock here to see the marvels of a city that never sleeps. The sea guides the Gauntlet Runner into the city, alongside a warm, salty breeze.
Apparently, there's like plans to dam off the North Sea.
How?
Ah!
It's
Sorry.
the ocean!
She
No,
smiled.
that was cute.
Just look! There's water all the way to the horizon!
Very carefully, by the way.
It's kind of like the capital, but totally different!
Yes. The City of Water, Briar
Yes.
Haven.
Just ends there.
Just the fucking floating orbs of water. I swear to God, if we're playing that one Final Fantasy X game.
Blitzball?
Yeah, that thing.
Sancta Cadell.
Chocobo racing was
You
worse.
brought us quite a magnificent head.
See,
How do you think it'll
my
stack
thought
up
process
against your
is,
competitors?
when I played Final Fantasy X, I found out that you could cheese it by like specifically going around the outside of the sphere, because the AI didn't know how to interact with you. So if you like just went around the outside of the sphere and got to the other person's goal, you could just kick it in. I like cheesing games.
With the warrior
Dodging the
monks at
lightning
my
is also
side,
bullshit.
there is nothing we cannot accomplish.
Dodging the what?
But I won't presume to know the
Lightning.
rankings.
In
I
Blitzball?
humbly leave it in God's hands.
No. No, in the lightning planes in Final Fantasy X.
Right, the lightning plans.
Yeah, because you gotta dodge it 200 times in a row without
Lineups a
checking.
bit conventional for my taste so far. Oh, here comes our mysterious little underdog now. Stir things up a bit here, will you?
I like how he's weirdly rooting for me because I'm entertaining.
Yeah.
You know, for a ship that was, once again, a ship that was made to be a prince's ship, it's weirdly
Would you look at these
dilapidated.
spectacular gauntlet runners? They must all be worthy of
Not dilapidated, but like small.
Looks like Luis is still the only one with a Skyrunner, though.
Is that we just came up with the name Skyrunner?
No. I'm sure those blasted clergymen have some mechanism for it too.
Oh, okay. Apparently that's the
Sanctus
name.
Church
A
funded
month
the
ago, you
Skyrunners
didn't
to
know what it
begin
was,
with.
but now you know. Okay.
If you can call that flying, of course. All just piffling about with levitation magic. Only a passing acquaintanceship to real aerodynamics. Birds have never needed magic to fly. Just the mechanical ingenuity of the feathered wing.
I mean, you have wings.
That's the kind of breakthrough I'd like to make.
Exactly.
You'll see, eh? One day,
His wings
I'll
clipped
make
into
those
his body.
wings reality, and we'll soar like
Passionate.
birds.
Yeah, not that interested. I'm looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it.
Good. I'll have you run in the sky with me. Mark my words.
If it isn't the pretentious little gallant and his cronies.
The fuck you mean?
If it isn't the walking headache. Well. No head to be seen. Weren't you talking big about chasing down that Heismay fiend?
You're referring to me, yes?
You're the man. This is a joke, is it? He's your great and terrible bounty.
No.
You know there's still time to drop out before you humiliate yourself in front of the masses.
Say what you wish. He is one of us. Tis not his head we are offering.
Truly? You're allied with a wanted criminal? Are you all mad? Oh, your public humiliation will be quite a sight.
1 minute.
Come,
Mom's
Hector.
gone.
That guy better not ever join the party. Good lord.
And that was?
A candidate and one of Luis's henchmen. We don't exactly see eye to eye.
Confound it. No damn parking spaces left. Well, let's look for somewhere a bit less unpleasantly populated.
Tomorrow is finally the exhibition to present all the heads. I really hope Joanna shows up.
You needn't all sleep here tonight, you know? I can stay and wait for the cavalry. Got to give the old girl a tune-up anyway, don't I?
Tis much appreciated. In that case, we should look for an inn about the city. Ah, and we must sample the local delights. They've far better seafood than in the capital.
Good Lord,
I
Hulkenberg.
can't wait.
To stop for rest, surrounded by fine food, is an uncommon blessing.
If you're sure, nurse, then we'll leave it to you. Me, I long for a proper bed.
So be it. Let's find ourselves some lodging.
Batlith.
Really?
We came all this way to a big city. I think we deserve a real inn.
This is a joy. Oh, this blooming heat.
Find anything, eyes may? I haven't checked the memorandum in a while, I just realized. Manu's Grotto. Skyrunner. Port Brylehaven. Seaside Coliseum, major source of local entertainment and colonial or cultural touchstone. Substantial magma deposits on the ocean floor, distorted near Dubai terrain to the point that it seems to defy the laws of nature. Interesting. Right. Platypus riots. Poke catch. Alonso. Hey, let's find the inn, boys.
All right then.
Gee, I wonder if it's over there.
Oh, this blooming heat.
All right then.
Oh well.
Yeah? Hey, mister!
What are you chatting about over here?
Indeed.
The chaos of the tournament? People who don't belong are congregating throughout the city, like that wretched elder child. What a ridiculous gathering of lesser tribes. It's because these vulgar groups are allowed to flourish that the country is in such a disarray.
My money's on Santa Fex Ford.
The fuck's...
You little bastard, you.
Huh. What are you? Dead rat.
My money's on Santa Fex Ford.
Hello. Need a ride?
Oh. Oh! So you're like a fast travel through the city, I guess.
Alright then.
What the fuck are you wearing?
I am returned. Ma was calling me.
What the fuck is he wearing?
I don't know. A hat.
He's a rook.
Stop!
He can move in long, or he can move in any one direction per turn.
He can move to anywhere so long as he's on the same row and or column.
Oh, gee, I wonder when this is going to start coming into play.
Man, Athlete Syndrome victims look kind of weird nowadays.
Yeah. Hey! Hey! Haizme, do you know this person?
That's racist.
Can we talk?
Sure, buy one.
Hey!
There's some sort of secret.
Hey!
Oh, man, if only there was someone you could talk to about secrets. Malicious.
Really now?
The fucking maze back rooms here.
Hello, small children.
What's with the maze?
Gone clammy all over in this humidity I have.
I know where to go. I'm just wandering through the back alleys.
It's terrible.
Huh. Just an unidentified corpse. Another unidentified corpse. They're everywhere. Gold beetle! What are the... What? Okay. I never really bothered to look at these. What the fuck's up with these gold beetles? Huh.
Oh, damn.
Somebody out there that wants them.
Oh, God.
Say.
Hello there.
My money's on Santa Fex Forden.
My money's on St. Fex Forden.
Maybe there'll be a big upset.
All right then.
Did you know that their money's on St. Fex Forden?
Oh, there!
Are you another...
Whoa.
Okay, you're a magic shop. Like in the capital. That's good to know.
My money's on Santa Fex Forden.
My money's on St. Fex Forden.
All right now.
Merchant's Bazaar.
Real cheap today.
It's a fishmonger. Give me some fish. That's a lot of money for fish. Good lord. It's 20% off on Idol's Day. I forgot. Wait.
All right.
Oh, I can't take a shit. They forced me off the ship.
Got a bargain today.
That makes me upset.
Ain't this a pickle?
Yeah?
Hey! It's another fairy! It's the first fairy we've seen.
You there?
Ugh.
It's not like giving away one for free is gonna kill you. Keeping all these yummy looking things to yourselves just isn't fair. Just like that, they were gone. No understanding fairies. If people think all fairies are like that, I might be in trouble.
Yeah?
Hey, another gold beetle.
Greetings. Well then.
Rider's Anklet. Why
You
not?
know what else is great about Idol's Day?
What?
Being able to take a shit.
I'm assuming you weren't here for the past like couple of minutes.
I was not.
Yeah, I straight up said, "Oh, it's on sale, so it's Idol's Day." Oh wait, I couldn't take a shit.
Ain't this a pickle?
They forced me off the ship. So you didn't see me talking to this guy who was yelling at another fairy.
I did see that. I came by just in time for that.
Side with Jin, need a hand, Jin's your man. Who the hell are you?
I don't know, but he ugly.
Where to?
Let me go back to the capital. Who needs another inn when you can just stay? Oh, hey, it's Louis.
Not Luis.
Louise. The ultimate insult, calling him Louis the entire game.
Lois.
Hey, Lois.
Hey, Lois.
Hey, Lois. Ooh, weapons.
Hey, this is on set.
Can you appraise some shit for me, please?
Hey, Lois. I got a gritty polearm.
A sailor's sword.
Guillotine blade.
Oh. 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 There's so many one purchase items.
That probably end up not doing all that much in the long run.
Yeah.
They're all so expensive.
Yes.
I guess I'll have to kind of wait until I get the dungeon of this area before I do anything.
Now then.
Or not.
Well,
I mean, I'm definitely going to just go ahead and buy that for her anyway.
Good.
Even if I don't want to buy that quite yet.
automatically attack at the start of battle.
Oh, increases attack.
Oh, that's still pretty good.
Yeah. Oh. Ninja Blade, yeah.
That's fine.
Might as well just go ahead and buy that for him as well.
Ooh.
Just give us all a little bit of something increased. That's probably for the Seeker.
I mean, you can.
Oh, right,
check.
yeah. Warrior, Knight, Brawler, Healer. I need to start using some of my other archetypes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy that because I want to switch somebody back to the Gunner so I can get used to using it. Oh, the Semaphore is for the Commander. Okay. I might also use the Faker at some point.
Faker.
Honestly, just having like a new of each weapon is useful.
Yeah.
Young man! Young man!
Young mine!
We've assailed.
Oh!
There's no need to be crass. I said, young man, stick your hand in my ass.
What? Young man, there's no need to feel crass. I said, young man, stick your
It was a
hand up
quote
my
from the
ass.
King Grumps when they were playing Bloodborne.
Slightly more evasion. However, endurance +4.
That is like a whole +4 to endurance. How bark?
Ooh.
Indeed.
The only thing to increase mine would be the healing halberd. But that's 28,000, and I am severely low on money as it is right now. Somebody's cooking something, and it's making me want food.
Young man! Young man!
Young mine! Young mine!
Hey!
Wait, what were you selling?
What are
Goods
you
are cheap.
selling?
Oh. 300 HP to one ally. Well, I mean, if you're offering.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
Great fairy dust.
I'll keep 5. Five was not enough.
brew.
So I'm keeping 10.
Let's rest.
What
Man,
now?
if only I could go back to the other... Wait, there might be a Magla trader here. There is!
Yay. Ta.
Hey, bitch! Trade me some Magla! Money, for Mag.
Margla.
Ooh!
Oh. I'd just give him, like, the 6.
The what?
I was just thinking I'd just end up giving him, like, 60. Of course, that's just me, so, you know, don't.
What's this heat? Oh, what a pity.
Hey, remember earlier when I said I didn't have enough money for those weapons or armor? And I already
Who's
spent...
the armor more so than the weapons?
This is on sale.
Man, it is worth it.
Ooh.
Indeed.
Is that one worth it, though?
Yes, restores MP upon defeating an enemy during a squad battle.
I spent so much money!
Yeah?
Young man! Young man!
Shut the fuck up!
Young man.
We've assailed.
Oh, you only have one.
Yeah?
That's gonna go on him, because that's the only thing he can wear at the moment. And I'll put you on
Good.
Hulkenberg. I mean, I'm probably going to be ending up... I'm probably going to end up going into the...
Oh, what a
Oh, wait, shit.
What now?
While I'm at it...
There we go.
I might as well just give myself another 100,000, because as far as I'm aware, this is going to be the best exchange rate I'm going to get.
Yeah. That we know of thus far.
Leave myself with 20,000.
20K.
And now I have 221,000. Good. That should last me.
Really now?
My current
Most
is at
likely, yeah.
311.
Really now?
Do you have any- oh wait, do you have any mag for me?
Hang on. Hey,
Godot's back in 3rd place. Maybe it's because of increasing fervor over Sanctism.
well,
Lewis.
Got 2,000 from it.
yep.
Really now?
Fancy you?
Oh, good okay.
All right then.
Okay, so I do have to ride one of the gondolas. Okay, good to know.
Really now?
I think. What's going on back here?
Yeah.
Is this where I get my bounties?
Welcome.
No bounties at the moment.
Really now?
Well met, eh?
All right then.
Okay, fine. Take me to the fucking inn district.
Say.
All right then.
Wow.
Not
But-
he whom you don't fuckle with.
See how this is going to work is I'm going to go to that inn. They're going to say no. I'm going to go to that inn. They're going to say no. They're going to go to that inn. They're going to say no. Then I have to go down this back alleyway and find the shittiest inn.
Probably.
Oh hey, it's that guy. Hey look, there's the face in the sky. Where the fuck have you been?
Traveling.
I'd realized 'twas slowly moving, but its coming to Brylehaven was beyond my expectations. I wonder why it came.
Yes.
I do suspect it keeps a watchful eye on the top candidates. It's evident that we're being observed, as we've seen from the Coronation Rock. Well, maybe that's actually for the better. Seeing that thing in the sky might make everyone really think about the kingdom's future.
Okay then.
Anyway, we'd better get to finding an inn we can stay at. It's this fucker.
Ridiculous. Leave it to me.
Thank you.
Yeah, he gives off Hitler Jeff Goldblum.
Fat Asian Hitler Jeff Goldblum?
Yeah, doesn't he gives off kind of fat Asian Hitler Jeff Goldblum vibes, except his eyes are way too big. I can't remember his actual name. The most I could remember was
Kanashiro.
oh hey look, it's an old one of him. Or it's an old GIF.
His actual name is Kanashiro.
Definitely the only place we're going to be able to stay is the place with all the UGFs sitting outside of it. You know what I mean?
Probably for the best.
What's with all the UGFs and they're like... Why do they all have like daggers and shit? Or they all look like they're 5 seconds from stabbing me.
What do I do?
Yeah. I'm not going to be able to go to this inn.
Hey.
I guess we both got ourselves marks for the exhibition. Were you hoping to stay at this inn, so I disappoint if so, because I just got tossed out on my ear by the innkeeper. So it's already full, and the one calling itself the Come One, Come All In. Some joke, eh? Anywhere else to say? There's 2 other inns nearby, but I'm hardly thrilled with the other option. On the other side of the fountain is the Golden Coral Pavilion, when Nobby Winkers like Fulton stay. A pair of personnel to stay in their fab bloody chance. There's an inn past the Golden Coral. I want to go to Golden Corral again, but that one's twice as pricey. Rumors say that that's where you'll find Lewis, naturally. Probably brought out the whole place for his rabble-rousing crew.
I guess, but...
There's a spider den over by the tavern. There's a dodgy-looking UGF standing out front, smiling all creepy luck. Puts me right off staying there, so I'll pass. Besides, who needs an inn when there's a tavern? From this day on, I claim it as my castle. Well, like I said, gonna have to probably stay there.
Yeah.
Oh, right, I forgot about you. You're one of the candidates. Planning on staying at this inn, unfortunately, there ain't any beds left. Good, the expedition. Oh my god, why did you go sad eyes? Because the expedition everywhere's full up. And after I told myself I was going to make sure to stay somewhere nice this time too.
I see.
Wait, that gauntlet run of yours, the one you had parked in the middle of Materia. Hey, come on, what sort of technology is used? Let me in on it too. It's a secret.
What?
Wow, stingy. Here I was going to tell Dad about it. Just so you know, I'm participating too, and I've got a real gauntlet run of my own and everything. It means if you're stubborn and refuse to tell me, I can make you do it by force.
Oh, this blooming heat.
I always like a character that uses a hammer as a fucking weapon.
It's always fun because the brute forcing bullshit.
Who are you again?
A bitch.
Yeah.
Beauty's all, whichever in grace, Golden Corral. Yep, Spider Den it is.
Yeah?
I mean, we all knew it was coming to that, but still. Hey, Mr. King.
What do I do?
Oh, on the hunt for lodging, are we? I've got a spare room available. I won't refuse service to anyone, and my rooms are affordable for all. Criminals, persecuted tribes, oh no, I wouldn't dream of turning business away.
Enjoy your stay.
Feel free to have a look at the accommodations. We can discuss payment afterwards.
Kind of freaky.
That guy's gonna fucking rob me. Oh my god.
Should have figured they'd be out of the upper rooms with all the travelers in town.
'Tis a far cry from the runner, at least. I am full glad to stretch my legs again.
I don't see what's wrong with the runner. It's probably better than this. Would you rather stay on the runner or the here?
Yes.
Did you see that giant bug just now? It was like the size of my head. It's gotta be
Honestly, your head's tiny though, so.
Oh, pull yourself together. It's just a insect.
Well, listen to you. You can't have lived in a giant sandworm den and been afraid of bugs, surely.
Hence the hut.
That's why you lived in that hut.
More importantly, we must discuss
Not because of
tomorrow's
the sound,
proceedings.
but because he was
Right.
scared of bugs.
We meet up with Joanna, then get to the exhibition after that. Joanna will admit to the crime. The guilt of a sanctoress, especially of her status, will guilt Forden by association. That should make an impression on Louise.
Yet for all this, we need Joanna herself. Do you truly think she would join us?
What's gonna go wrong? What do you think is gonna go wrong?
The church itself.
Yeah.
We have to trust her.
The church isn't going to let her.
She chose to offer her own head instead of the monster's. If you ask me, she'd not have done that if she didn't believe it truly was her child. At least in part. I believe she expressed genuine parental love. I want to believe that, at least.
And what if she ends up not showing up? I mean, you're the one who got the worst of all of this in the first place.
If it comes to that, you've still got my head for the dais. After all, the bounty still says I'm a kidnapper.
Balderdash will not sacrifice an innocent life for our victory. But your
Did you
offer
get your
speaks highly
vocabulary
of
from the 1900s?
Don't question it.
Right. We've done what we can do. All that's left is to keep our chins up and face the competition head on.
She found a book
Too
one day
early
that
yet
said how to
retire
talk
for the
fancy.
night. We could drop by one of the local pubs. Listen for what perks our ears. And while
Maybe
we're at
drop
it,
inside the
might as well
ground
sit
runner.
down to a proper supper,
Take a shit.
eh?
Increase our luck.
Could be my last, after all.
Oh, haha, very funny. But I guess good info.
Aren't you glad I'm so one-track minded?
What are we without beauty? What
Oh.
do we care for promises and speeches from
What is Katharina
repulsive
doing over there?
mouths? Beauty is everything, and it is time our country reflected that.
Sounds like the candidates have started their speeches. Let's listen in for a bit.
What rank do you think Katharina is?
With all skills and talents equal, would you
Not
see
high
the
enough.
crown atop an ugly head or a handsome one? Beauty is power. Lack one, you should lack the other. When I take the throne, all the hideous will be stripped of their titles. Together, we shall build a nation ruled only by radiant, everlasting paragons of beauty.
Just once, I would like a character who's like obsession with beauty, like or like who is obsessed with beauty, but like they're actually like conventionally beautiful. They're almost
Just once, I'd
they're-
like a character obsessed with beauty, but I'd like them to be like not a fucking sociopath.
that too, but like they're almost always like disproportioned and like way
To be
more
fair,
hideous than
though,
every other character.
To be fair, though, we specifically do not care for the overly gaudy, which this man is every bit of. Thank you, random citizen.
Well, he has a point about what people tend to follow.
What? This really doesn't bother you? It
Man.
isn't right?
You'd rather wait for a
Hazme
king
is
who was always
not
right,
bothered by anything besides
Enough
bugs.
about appearance. A beautiful face cannot win wars. Without military power, the crown's voice means nothing. When I am king, I will establish a unified nation with the Roussant tribe at its head. Our tribes, our status, they mean something. You could stray from a monolith, but it will still remain. There can be no true peace without using the power we command.
Do you think when they go to sleep, their ears act as like kickstands to hold them in place?
I don't think so.
Hear, hear!
When they go to sleep, their
For
ears
Roussant
like roll up
pride!
like a fucking like one of those things, like one of those like party favors that you blow and the thing pops out.
I always figured they just fold backwards.
What pride is there in seizing power by force? Disgraceful.
Their ears are definitely used as handlebars.
Yeah.
When I'm queen, all the land's corrupt upper classes will be wanted men. We'll have our guillotines sharpened and our wallets open.
Man, the French would love her.
Those who
True.
thought to tilt the world with their heavy coppers will be a head lighter. We'll split their fortunes.
The king's eye
and
staring
toast to
from
our
above
help.
the building.
Preach it, Katharina! You're just what this land needs!
Wouldn't the first target be the one on the throne, then?
Everyone's just shouting all their ideals out.
These candidates are all pathetic. Nobody here even compares to Lord Luis.
When I become king, everyone will get a free Hamburg steak on their birthday.
Losing to Sanctifex Forden. You've got it backwards, geezer. He's just not wasting his time.
Did you
on
not
these
see the image that I
wingbacks.
sent you that today was National Pasta Day?
Confess,
I did.
I know not how to feel. 'Tis unprecedented. Never before have our citizens come together in the street in broad daylight and shared their true feelings on king and kingdom.
Indeed. Is this really the kind of change His Majesty wanted? Maybe I'm overthinking it.
Let's go in. If we hang around too long here, we're bound to get dragged into a nasty argument.
As it turns out, you are dragged into a nasty argument.
When I'm king, pleasures will rule the city. A bar on every block and a flagon in every hand. All you can drink, all year round.
Woo! Next round's on Loveless.
Let fools be content with their fool dreams. Grant me the crown, and I will make our kingdom powerful beyond imagining.
Most powerful? Doesn't really mean anything, does it? Aren't you another one of Luis's flunkies, hound? Stop barking and get back to your master.
Always about that goddamn Luis. I've been in the guard just as long as he has, you swine.
Oh.
Quite a lively crowd. Looks like a great many of them came all the way here to watch the competition.
That lad there, he's an elder, isn't he? Are you a candidate too?
Well, strike me down, you're right. Never seen one of you blokes before.
Might be had a look in the race, though. You'll not stand a chance.
Pay him no mind. A drunk's
Absolute lump.
Wow, there are fish swimming in front of the store.
Ah, I've heard of this. 'Tis on the customer to fish up a catch, and the chefs will prepare it for eating.
I admit, I'm curious. Shall I sing a shanty for you as you take up rod and reel, Captain?
Alright, time for the fishing minigame. Obligatory in every game now.
Gather round in odds and society for a while.
I don't want to eat that.
Is that really edible? It doesn't look quite, natural.
By all
course.
means, let us try it.
Did
Of course,
she
she
even
takes the
look at it?
first bug or bite.
Why, tis delicious. The aroma of the sea simply floods the mouth.
Fuck! Get back to
what
get back to your
splendid
damn
crunch
world,
it has.
Shion. We don't want you here.
What?
She
What?
She reminds me of Shion from Slime and her inability to determine what good food is.
Oh, so like Miyu before she took cooking lessons.
Shion quite literally, like when Rimuru became a demon lord, all of his followers got a gift. Shion specifically begged and begged the universe to give her a skill that made her a good cook, and the universe gave her quite literally the most broken skill possible, called Master Chef.
And she still fucked it up.
No, everything she cooks looks horrible, but at least now it tastes good. But the skill quite literally allows her to change the properties of anything that she attacks or anything she wants.
Miyu, on the other hand, literally tried to feed people emeralds.
I mean, you also have to realize that Gobta became immune to poisons because he accidentally ate her food. He was poisoned so badly that by recovering, he became immune to poison.
Yeah, that tracks.
I guess I'll try a bite. I mean, they wouldn't let us fish up anything outright inedible.
No, that's part of the fun.
At least we'll die together.
Oh, well, I was the one who suggested fishing. Right.
Is it
The noble
strange
thing to
that
do is
Stroll
see
is
it
kind of
through.
my favorite character of this group?
No.
Just like he's
the everyman.
He's my favorite kind of character. Like he's noble, but not without like his own flaws. But like, and his flaws mostly revolve around being, you know, an actual person.
Yeah, he's the everyman.
Ugh. It's rather slimy for my liking.
I said nothing since Hulkenberg seemed to enjoy it so much, but if you're going to eat an unknown fish, might you not at least sear it first?
Tis fine enough without, I say.
You need way higher standards, lady.
I really hope that was like.
Excuse me, friends. Don't mean to
I
interrupt
really
your
hope
meal.
that meal
I'm battling. A church crier for the tournament.
was
Maybe
like
you remember me.
a programmed in fish, and I didn't just so happen to randomly get the worst fucking fish in the thing first time around.
I imagine it was meant to be.
How dare that bitch in the back wear Maria's dress?
Yeah, I know. How dare.
Sounds like you made a hell of a splash in Martira, huh? Felling a vicious beast's one thing, but not many candidates took it figuratively.
We're trying to eat here.
I had to do something.
With a problem like that, I had to do something.
Well, the rest of the candidates had to find themselves ahead for the lineup. Rather struck me when you all broke away from the pack so soon. So, do you have a head ready?
Well, let's see. Got a head right here, I suppose.
Lips sealed, huh? Well, I'm certainly looking forward to the exhibition then.
The fuck was that
Especially
supposed to mean,
considering
Stroll?
the diversity
Hello?
of your little party. I've always preferred to chase an interesting lead over a sure bet. Can't help it, I'm afraid. So, I'll have a keen eye out for you. All right?
This motherfucker's going to end up being the final villain somehow.
Is an odd one. Not really what you'd expect from a Sanctus promoter. Who is he?
I I swear to God, if he ends up being the final boss.
Rumor has it that young candidate hasn't brought a head. Wonder what he's playing at.
Whatever it is, he's about to get a sharp lesson in the ways of the world, poor lad.
I think he's worth keeping an eye on. Keep it under your hats, chums. But his power may rival Count Luis. I think he's just the ingredient we need to spice this race up a bit.
Right. Just got back from the pub, did you?
You wound me. Nobody trusts a radical, huh?
I think we're about a third of the way through the game, by the way.
You'll see for yourself.
Oh, okay.
Joanna and Barton should reach the city by morning. I imagine they'll aim to find us in our gauntlet runner. Nerus ought to be there to greet them. When the day dawns, we should head to the gauntlet runner. Why? Why did I just get you? What? I'm surprised. I thought Katharina would join our party.
She may later. I don't know.
I don't see it. I feel like she would have by now. Maybe.
It's possible.
Maybe I have to beat her a third time and she's like, well, I guess you're... I'm just imagining the Ferretta thing with Hajime and the rabbit folk.
Look at that.
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Man, I can't believe Ferretta was one of the only things I've ever read before the anime came out. Can you stop drinking every night we're not here?
What happened to waiting for our guests? You utter buffoon! Is this why you volunteered to stay behind?
Seems like Joanna and Barton aren't here yet.
Oh, I feared this might happen. And we've no other head to offer the judges. 'Tis a precarious position.
They'll come.
No. They'll come.
Ah! I'm going to splash some water on my face.
Please go to the bathroom and Joanna's in there.
What? My sincerest apologies. I wasn't expecting anyone to come in.
It's a pattern they're establishing. Anytime we come back to the ship, somebody's in the bathroom.
Yeah.
I didn't get to take a shit, by the way.
Sag.
How did you come to be here? Explain yourself!
Is something the matter, Barden?
They were here the whole time?
I'm so terribly sorry. We heard the Gauntlet Runner had a washroom, so we thought we'd freshen up a bit. I bathed first and was resting in the back room, contemplating my final day as a sanctoress.
And possibly
So
final
Nurse
day alive.
Over there very decently let us in
Deservedly.
to wash up.
I don't like how she seems so nice, even though I know she murdered countless children.
Yeah.
I couldn't stand it, old thing. Her heart would bring any right-thinking man to tears. Could have run like a ballet thief in the night, but here she is, washing away her sins. It was more than a chap could bear, I say. Needed a drop of the grape and grain just to get myself through it.
The bottle's barely any emptier. Was a drop really all it took to get you drunk?
Oh, please do not blame the poor man. Talking to him has eased my heart for the trials to come. I cannot let myself betray you and regress to my vile delusions. I only sought to atone with myself before my sins are duly punished.
I understand. Thank you for coming. Then, as we agreed, please confess before the crowd when the time comes. To be honest, I'm hesitant to turn you in now you've genuinely decided to repent. I mean, we're hardly icons of virtue ourselves.
She killed tens of children.
Yeah.
In fairness, you're a woman of status, and it'll be a big crowd. We're not looking to instigate a public stoning here. You can explain yourself freely, in your own words. We can't ask anything more than that.
Thank you. Truly, I've felt so much more at peace since last we spoke. The fog has only cleared further, giving me clarity of purpose.
A fog, huh?
Thank you for everything. I do hope you win the throne.
I'd really rather not.
Yes, I intend to.
Whoever the crown goes to, we're at least going to make sure it isn't used for evil.
At last, it seems our preparations are set. We need only trust that our plans will bear fruit.
Could you imagine this whole quest ends? Somebody else becomes king. The moment they become king, like the royal magic ends, we just cut their head off and put somebody else on the throne.
Yeah.
Thank you all for waiting. The very first round of the tournament for the throne, the exhibition of the brave, is about to begin.
I just recently learned that there is a difference between the spelling of a generic Colosseum and the Colosseum. I didn't know that they were a different thing, or they were different things.
Our monarchs-to-be will now present to the people the heads they seized to demonstrate their power as worthy of the throne. At a later date, when the second round is announced, the faces on the King's Rock, that is to say, the candidates with the top 20 approval ratings, will pass the first round.
20? 'Tis a great many eliminations in
So
but
we have
one
to be in the
round.
top
I
20.
was hoping we'd at least make it through the first, but it might not be that simple.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, your eyes to the lineup of all the gorgeous faces at the judges' table, starting with His and Her Highnesses of Oceania and Montario.
Oh, it's her ladyship. Lord Montario's here too, eh? And the armor on that fellow over there? A general, is he?
And of course, we have the one, the only, the people's favorite, our guest from the Sanctus Church, better known as the Miracle Saint, healer of all ills, presenting the lovely Lady Rella Cygnus.
Saint? Who's this? Someone fill me in. I've been literally living in a hole.
A brilliant healer. We've met, though a long time ago.
Poor guy.
Even as a
I just love the way he said that. I've been literally living in a hole.
Looks like the crowd's on your side, milady. Can you give us a few words about what's on your mind as you take on the judge's mantle?
Well, I'm
She's
afraid
kind of
you've either
cute.
got
I
me on
like
the
her
spot.
design.
Yeah.
Hello, all. This city sure had, and, well, sea creatures. Fascinating, aren't they? There's so much we still don't know about them.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Poor
Shut up.
child.
Shut up. Shut up. Beat.
Poor child.
Oh, I did hear about a legend of some monster in the eastern seas. Of
Oh my
Oceania.
god, shut up.
Imagine. The mind races. I'm hoping I can investigate those sightings while I'm here.
I don't deal well with second-hand embarrassment if I haven't made that clear in the past.
That's just great, Lady Rella. I'll just stop you there, clock's ticking and all that. But we're thrilled you're enjoying your stay.
What is she doing back there?
She's dancing.
Sometimes I can hardly believe you're my sister.
What?
Still not much of a public speaker, are you?
What's with the boob, like, window thing she's got going on there?
That is an excellent question.
She's wearing one of those Dead Space suits where you look down and that's a screen that shows all your vitals.
I could see it.
So she's
Cup size.
a saint?
B. Damn.
Well, she seems like a nice enough lady.
We'd better stop worrying about her and focus on ourselves. I don't see Luis anywhere, but I bet he's got eyes in the crowd.
Now, the time has come. Let the exhibition of the brave begin! First up is a respected gentleman of the church, Guido, the head of the monk soldiers of the Crown Theocracy.
He caught a fish.
I've no taste for needless killing. Therefore, I chose a mark with meat, abundant and edible.
You're
After
full
the
of
judging,
shit.
It will be served in a banquet for the poor.
A stand-up fellow, my
I don't-
good people. Strength and compassion in one package.
I don't like the
Side right from the start.
the
what?
The disconnect between his bald head and his attempt at doing a Chad face.
Now, is there anyone who can top this?
I can.
And we have a challenger. Second in line is the church's direct opposition, the spearhead of Count Luis's supporters, Glodell the Black Hound.
One look at the head and I know what you're thinking. Bit small, isn't it? Well, I can bloody well tell you I'm not like this smarmy git who fished up his dinner. I'll tell you what this is. Behold, the head of a hideous human!
That's such a small head.
Where's your proof? Yes, the young sod's right. How do we know that's really a human?
What drivel? Look at the thing! You think a normal beast could have a face like this?
I
Probably
really
just
want
made
them
the
to
damn
just
thing
airdrop
yourself.
the fucking baby we killed.
I would not be surprised.
Oh, useless as ever. Did it never occur to him that the average citizen has never seen a human?
Wait, you're working for Louis. Louis is in opposition to sanctism, yet your sister is a saint.
Don't worry about it.
Now, everyone, let's have a little composure, please. Candidate Glodell, we're very much obliged. You may step down.
You know what? I think I kind of look good. I think I kind of like the look with my hair like
Now,
like this.
on
kind
to
of.
the next.
What's with the seafood? Could Gianna have anything else you could kill?
The size of that thing. Is that the monster of the Eastern Sea?
Also,
Someone
you
took
definitely
the
didn't
beastie
kill this
down. Who did the deed?
Fortifax or whatever
I'd
your name
heard
is.
tell
Forden.
of a monster tormenting the people of this beautiful port city. I could do no less than grant them respite from their suffering. Such is the duty of those with power.
Who expected anything less? His Eminence Forden is simply in another class. Suddenly, the critics have all gone quiet. All I hear is gratitude.
Forden's trophy is more impressive than I expected. How are we going to make a stronger impression than that?
Bring in the fucking baby! Why did you not... Sure, I understand that we like to go the opposite route and...
Like the baby. We want the baby.
But, sure, I understand that we're, like, trying to be, like, the underdogs, and we went the other direction. Instead of actually bringing in a beast, we did the theoretical beast, you know, the monster within.
Wow,
the
you are just the Grand Central Station of disappointment, aren't you?
But we could do both, you know. Like, the baby still exists and could be presented as a thing we killed. But we can also present her as, like, hey, bonus!
It'll be fine.
If he'd gone after us, the reaction would mean we'd have been written off no matter what we presented. Let's count ourselves lucky and trust in our strategy.
Now, no dirty looks, you lot. Next is the Pagan Assassin's Prize. Let's see what head we've got now.
When do you decide to boom?
Thank you, candidate
whenever I
Julian,
feel like
for
it.
that helpful, exhaustive, and I think exhausting explanation. Whew. Now, we've had quite a succession up here, but our last is coming up now. This should wrap up our show. Now, if the last candidate, the Elden Boy, would please join us on the stage.
Where's their head?
Your pardon, madam, but would you happen to be the lady...
I'm not gonna lie, this
Martyra,
is kind of actually really
Joanna,
cool.
the Sanctoress?
Yeah?
Indeed. The head they've brought is mine.
The impudence. You dare offer an honored lady of the church before these judges? This is not to be borne.
I've got something to say to you too. That you chief there. Isn't that Heismay? The same damn criminal you were supposed to be chasing?
That's the infamous Heismay. The huge chief of all things.
This. After we saved your hide on the road.
Silence! He may be a former knight, but now he's a heinous criminal who stooped to kidnapping. Anyone who claims themselves his ally should be disqualified on the spot.
Please, wait. I have something I must confess to you all. You speak of the kidnappings that terrorized my home, Martyra. I am here to confess that the true culprit behind those atrocities was me. I was the caretaker of a hideous human in the basement of my castle. And to feed it, I abducted the innocent people of my own city.
What? Absurd. Speak sense, woman.
Master Heismay is innocent in all this. He was framed for crimes performed by my hand and in my name.
And I, Barden, captain of Martyra's Guard Corps, stand to vouch for all that she said.
Just so. It was this young candidate who killed that human, cleared me of the false charges, and dispelled the shadow over Martyra.
Thus, here I stand. My head is his to offer.
That's... well, that's quite a turn of events. We have our head, ladies and gentlemen, and it's unlike any we've seen yet.
How is this believable? She's an imposter. She's got to be.
Of course. That, or they're putting words in the poor woman's mouth. A sanctoress would never.
What will His Eminence Forden do?
The Honorable Master Godot should know whether I and my words can be trusted.
'Tis true to the last word, isn't it?
Yes, Your Eminence. Without question.
Young candidate, you have done well to bring about her repentance. Now,
He's
justice
going
must
to
be
going to
rendered.
kill her, isn't he?
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
Right here and now.
Your Eminence, a moment!
Thank you for your concern. But I have no objections. For a sinner like me, to confess the truth to the people has already been more than I deserve. O new king. It is my hope that you will rid the world of its twisted prejudices and common cruelties. Please, leave this country armed with the truth.
I will. I promise.
I will. I promise.
Motherfucker looked like he was about to do the... Ooh.
curtain falls.
I bet you didn't expect that, you dirty fucking communist. I don't know.
If Sanctifex Forden turned in the biggest head, then our dark horse here has certainly turned in the heaviest. What an upset, ladies and gents! Who could see this coming?
I mean, I also have proof of the human if you want to grab that.
Kids have done it again. What a show!
I love how he is actually.
Holy shit!
Damn, only at 50.
I need to get up to 20 before the next thing starts. People have many people have taken notice of me.
Barden just departed, wishing everyone well. I suppose he aims to reach Martira before Joanna's confession does.
And Forden himself. I hardly expected the man to make himself so visible.
Likely his attempt at redirection. Keeps the blame from falling on him and the church. Can't say it didn't work, I suppose. I'm certainly not blameless in this either. It was my suggestion to make an impression by foregoing the pursuit of a monster's head in favor of a person's.
I guess, but...
Nevertheless, the Lady Joanna entrusted her final wishes to us, and we mustn't betray them. That's all we can do.
I would still like to say there was nothing stopping you from also bringing the fucking human.
Not bad, pups.
Who the hell are you? Oh.
We were passing on the course of a human hunt. You gave a most distinctive showing.
I suppose you're worth introducing ourselves to. I'm Fidelio, that's Basilio. Luis's right-hand man, see?
And now you walk with a Ujif at your side. Each ally of a different tribe. Fascinating.
Better to have dependable friends than familiar ones.
Did you know that in terms
Something
of
we've got in common?
human-Pokemon relation...
No, no, I want the Poke. Wait. No, you know what's funny? Earlier today, I was with some coworkers and we were chatting about like Pokemon.
Yeah.
And one of them straight up said, "Isn't the Gunnar Pokemon is Gardevoir, right?" And instinctively, I was like, "No, it's not."
No, your response should have been, "Did you know that in terms of..."
No, but like it was an instinctual reaction because Gardevoir is one of my favorite Pokemon, and like not because of weird reasons. Like genuinely, she's just one of my favorite Pokemon.
It can be a he.
Well, yeah, he, but whatever. It looks like a girl. I generally refer, like I will always refer to Metagross as a dude, even though can Metagross be a female?
It doesn't have a gender.
Oh, right, it is. It's just a thing. Oh yeah, so I refer to it as dude, even though it doesn't have a gender.
You're misgendering the they them? How rude.
But like, Metagross is one of my favorite. Gardevoir is one of my favorite. Shiftry, I really like Shiftry. Like, I'm talking like Gen 3 specifically. But like,
Gen 3 is one of my favorite.
Well, no, I was specifically talking about Gen 3 Pokemon. But
yeah,
like I instinctively was like, no, stop disrespecting Gardevoir.
Besides, Lopunny is a lot more
yeah,
Gunnery.
I straight up, I was like, no, it's like Lopunny or Vaporeon. But I was like, they started laughing because it was like, oh, I stepped on a heart, or I stepped on somebody, or I stepped on something, didn't I?
And now that the Pokéleaks have come out, among said Gunnar Pokemon are now Slacking, Typhlosion, Octillery.
No, those are Netodare Pokemon.
Dude, Nekariku, a lot of people love Salazzle. I'm not one of them. But there are people.
Which one's Salazzle?
Salazzle's the Gen 7 lizard lady Pokemon.
Right. I never really used them.
Not only
I
did
mean,
you
to be fair, it
expose
has a
failing
really
in
good
the Sanctus
ability
Church,
that
but
basically
you
allows
dared
you to
bring
use
her
any
alive, so
poison
Forden
on any
himself
Pokemon.
could do the grisly part before all his flock.
That was not our intent.
Oh, same idea, yeah? A real person's head gets more eyes on you than some decapitated beast. And now, you're the names on everyone's lips, aren't you?
Right. It worked for us.
Well said. It's quite a feat for a no-name candidate to so deftly rub Forden's face in the dirt. A wake-up call, I'm sure, for those who only know his honeyed words.
Oh, Lord Luis, we really should be going.
Relax.
Yes,
They're in the
that
middle
is
of a
supposedly a
conversation.
grown-ass man.
I like a show of strength as much as the next girl, but I do so hate violent spectacles. A view from the sky sounds so much more enchanting, don't you think?
Stop hitting on
You
him.
can't, Nekarika, you can't tell
So
because
this
of
is
the
what's
thing on her
become of
forehead,
Luis.
but she is,
There was
her
something
face
eerie
is
to him even as a
80%
lad,
forehead.
but I'd never expected him to reach such heights.
So our crew specifically seems to be heading in a we're all from a different race, so like it kind of implies like unity amongst the races or tribes.
I mean, you already had a
You got an Elda, you got a Clamar, you got a UGF, and you got a Roussan.
Roussan.
And then she herself, she herself.
You had a rogue.
She's a Nydia. That dude was a platypus. Then you got we also have an Ishka.
And well, technically, you also have a fairy.
Right. They don't show their faces. That's why that guy was wearing a rook on his head.
Yes.
Which is the axe guy? Who's the axe guy?
Probably Lois.
Yeah, I don't want Lois to join us. He's an asshole. If Lois joins us, then they've made a mistake in this game. And so far, I've heard nothing.
Do you suppose
Were
we
you
have
talking
his
about
attention?
big blonde guy with a halo of horn?
No,
he's right there. He
He told
doesn't
us
have
we
an
had to
axe.
demonstrate our power first. I'd like to think that if he went out of his way to talk to us, that's something we earned.
Oh, loves. I've got a message from Count Luis. He says he'll be sending a messenger along soon, so stay in the city, would you? And I have to say, I might not want to let you out of my sight either.
Damn it, you're gonna
Bad
join the
touch,
crew,
stranger
aren't you?
danger. Bad touch, stranger danger. I do not care.
Are you gonna... damn it, you're gonna join our crew, aren't you?
What were the... Shoot, what were the remaining classes?
Masked Dancer, Berserker, and Summoner?
Yeah, Summoner. She could be the mass dancer,
I
considering
don't think
she's in...
she is. I think the Masked Dancer... The term masked might imply that they're a Mustari.
I can see that. That would make sense. To be fair, Nekariku, I don't want her in the crew either.
Master Luis was just here. What happened?
You got overtaken in his books, bitch.
Well, he just left. You weren't told?
We'd better be getting back as well.
Damn it. What's so special about those fools?
Oh, the small one with the weirdly deep
Luis
voice.
is having a go for
You want the
Papa, eh?
small... You want the
Are you
the
officially
child
all
man?
flunkies in arms now, then?
Might be a trap.
It might be a trap.
Don't get cold feet now. We knew going in that any plan to win his favor would be dangerous.
We have finally taken the first step in saving His Highness the Prince. If we can get the formula, then we yet have a chance of lifting the curse.
How fares His Highness, anyway? He still fights?
I took a look in the Farsight mirror a while ago. He's still asleep.
Is this the axe guy you were talking about?
I don't think so.
I hope you don't mean Godot. He doesn't really
Nobody
have an
means
axe, though.
Godot.
Oh, the guy who we've, like, literally not really heard his name.
The third guy who we've actively ignored. Got it.
The guy who had, like, no lines or anything, so he just kind of forgot he existed.
But nothing's changed about his condition.
And do we know where this formula is?
No, but he's bound to keep it somewhere secret if it's evidence linking him to the assassination. Still, a formula would be useless unless it's within arm's reach for emergencies.
If it's something he'd keep close, then...
It's engraved on his body.
Maybe he's engraved it directly on his body.
Yeah, somehow I doubt he'd literally carve incriminating evidence onto his skin. It'd be
Also,
backwards
that
in mirror
means he probably
besides.
has the least amount of war crimes
It's
in
more
the
likely
villain
to be in his
crew.
runner.
No, see, here's the thing. Knowing Louise, he would have his right-hand man, or right-hand men doing the most war crimes.
Do you really suppose it would be in the runner he uses even today? The incident was near a decade ago.
It's as good a chance as any. Getting inside would be a pain for anyone else, including us.
He said he would send a messenger. Perhaps it would be wise to wait until we've heard his missive.
Good point. Let's just wait for word then.
I didn't get to take a ship.
I know, I'm sad.
Joanna, a backwater sanctuarist denies me my moment of triumph. She defiles the very church itself. Oh, and naturally it was an elder of all people who stood her before me. Will that benighted tribe never stop dogging my heels?
An idea occurs, Your Eminence. For the tournament's next challenge, let us center the competition on a show of piety. Make them prove their Sanctus faith. After all, Sanctism is the state religion. It would be the barest of leaps to suggest that loyalty to the church is loyalty to the state.
Why not show loyalty to the kingdom itself, you fucking narc?
I assume you have a plan?
Altaberry's our next destination. The very seat of the faith outside the capital. I thought we might propose another hunt. This time for relics.
Ah, the so-called divine relics. Those false idols the pagans consider relics of their gods.
What need does the world have for gods beyond ours? Soon, they will talk of nothing but how to win the Sanctus Church's favor. Your
What is a
Eminence's
king
influence
to
would
a
be
god?
sure to reach even
And what is a
greater
god
heights.
to a non-believer?
And in the pagan lands, the greedier candidates will plunder and pillage for idols as they see fit.
I mean, I think that's the whole point of them
Fine
trying to become
footholds for
king.
our missionaries, all without getting our hands dirty. The collection of divine relics should be a spectacle held on Saint's Day.
The key point of this
Our
game
divine right will be
is that
undeniable.
anybody that has a modicum of power in this game is most likely a bad guy.
Yeah.
Once I take the throne, I will re-establish that these relics
Oh, and a lot of
belonged to
racism.
the Sanctus Church.
A lot
and that
of
they were
racism.
ransacked from us in the course
So
of
much so
history.
that a book that talks about people not
Your
being
Eminence,
racist is literally
on that
banned
day,
by the church.
I should be grateful to be honored with a proper title.
Say no more. A concession only fair for the right hand of the Sanctifex.
Ever at your service. You do not bow your head.
Oh, I... Humblest
I want her to
apologies.
join my party.
What
She
troubles
seems
you,
like
my
she's
child?
just in. She
Well,
seems like she's
my
in this
concern
group out
would
of
be about
duress.
the risks involved. Some theories suggest even the royal scepter was originally one of these relics. In the unlikely event that a divine relic were to be found to nullify the king's magic...
If such a relic existed, it would have been found long ago. You burden yourself with such fears. All you need to do is be a good saint. Smile, wave, and bless.
Rella,
God,
You are
Godot's
to
a piece of
return to
shit.
the royal capital and gather the people under my banner.
Understood.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Hey, look, it's that sleepy boy that we're never gonna wake up. Probably.
Hello, a word. Some odd blighter left a letter for you last night. Said he was Louis's man. Night Prowler, today, come. Bit curt if I'm honest, hardly diplomatic. Seems like this Night Prowler place is some sort of pub or club. But do you know where it is?
I'm surprised you didn't read one word of that and immediately get drunk because of how sad it was.
I can't imagine.
You hate his face hair? How dare you, sir? Or ma'am. I'm sorry, I still don't know. How dare you?
I always just assumed it was a dude.
Probably the same. His face hair is his entire personality.
Yeah, and his wings. That's fair. We misgendered you. I
Do you
apologize.
think it's a trap? Maybe he's caught on to us?
If he wanted to trap us, I doubt he would make it so obvious. Though that doesn't guarantee our safety there, of course.
Don't worry. I never noticed that he had wings.
Yeah, you were too busy paying attention to his mustache. That is conveniently
Wow, you are just the grand
collected.
central station of disappointment, aren't you?
We have little other
that is
option but to show
conveniently
up.
connected to
I'll
his
hang
hair.
about in the runner. Keep myself busy with tinkering. Let me know if you talk yourself onto Louis's craft, eh?
Right then. Let's be off to this Night Prowler.
He really wants to be on. Man's magic is working. I cannot see his wings.
Let's hurry.
Oi there.
Let's hurry.
I will be back in about like 5 seconds.
Right now.
I'm here too.
Restroom.
I don't actually know if they can fly. I've never seen it. Oh, okay.
The Walrus is my life. The Walrus will look after me. The Walrus will love me. The Walrus is all-knowing. The Walrus is all-powerful. The Walrus will guide me to eternity. Obey the Walrus. Obey the
I think the idea is it's just there to like
Sean, I swear, uses that walrus sound as like that's the only reason I'm still here. Is that he uses it to like keep me from realizing that I have other options.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've done nothing wrong.
Riding on my sword. It's so weird. Zoom, 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 zoom. Hey, yo, you know where the nightcap is, or whatever the fucking place is called?
Alright then. Alright then.
Why is there a port up there?
Why not?
You know, what am I gonna do?
Yippee! What is that port over there? I want to go over there. You, take me there. Oh wait, is that the arena?
The Night Prowler was the name of the place.
Yeah, I know.
How's it going?
Skyship's clear. Oh, never mind. It was a C. Trick A and B tier Pokemon might be under costumes now. The fuck does that mean?
That is an excellent question.
I'll handle it.
Yeah. If you would like to see the entire map, I can... Oh, hey, look, it's that place I was trying to be.
Yeah.
If you'd like, here's the entire map.
Not the whole map, but close to it.
Can I, like, show the map?
You probably can once you get in the ground runner or whatever.
No, like, Sandland's just up here. Over here is just kind of dilapidated land, and down here is ocean. And don't worry, we still got a whole other part of the continent to go through.
There's like so much left to see.
So much to do, you could say. So much to see.
So what's wrong with taking the back streets?
Oh, that's
Wow,
Axeman.
look who it
Okay.
is. Appreciate you coming out.
So it was you two.
You expected
How
us
did
to
you
roll
know
out
I
the
was
red
dating
carpet
Stroll
right
in
into our
secret?
headquarters. Consider this a pre-show. Still, you really are just a kid, aren't you?
And you're one to talk?
I wouldn't go having a laugh at me big brother's expense. That's when I get to step
Big
in.
brother?
Make some points for my own life.
I love his, like, shitty ass voice. I love his shitty ass voice. It's so soft.
And
You
that's
are
why the big
brothers.
bro talks.
And he is the
He's
elder?
ruined. I hate it.
By the way, my guy reminds me of Dragon Ball Super Broly, like, big guy, looks really tough. Hey guys.
No. That's Dragon Ball Z abridged, bro. Like, I'm a foot and a half taller than you, but okay.
I thought Dragon
What did
Ball
you say? I said I can't hear you from up here. Speak up! I can't hear you from down here.
And here I thought the Magnus brothers' name was making the rounds. Shame that. It's fine. First offense and all won't kill you yet.
You know what his
Besides,
fucking voice reminds me of?
Has taken quite a shine to you lot.
What?
Let me just,
Oh shit, Big Brother's come in here. Take this lampshade, pretend to be a lamp. Like this, am I a lamp now? Absolute lamp. Brilliant.
absolute lump. Am I the only one that watched, If Undertale Was Realistic?
Yes.
What are you doing in my swamp?
Alright, lad. But, like, Neko, did you ever watch If Undertale Was Realistic? I fucking love that series. It's so good.
Before we let you see him, I have a question. I want you to think long and hard before you answer, right?
Long and hard, you say? Unzips pants.
Oh.
What kind of king
right,
are
yeah,
you selling
okay.
yourself to be exactly? Go on, let's have the pitch.
Again, I don't think he cared. No, wait, I thought that last time, and I was wrong.
I'd treat all tribes equally.
Just like Lord Luis.
Alright, a bit much, ease off. You know there's a big difference between meritocracy and equality. You're not doing yourself any favors here, are you?
Let's drop the pretenses, shall we? We were all about impressing Luis, and we've done that. You're all about results, aren't you?
You'll answer the question from me too. Why do you want to serve Master Luis? No lies now.
I really want to play
Juna. Definitely the
Actually
most.
in love with Lady Juna.
No.
Well, my condolences.
Out of your league, chum.
I dare say you both speak from the sting of experience.
The funny thing is, I think that was the right answer.
God damn it.
Here's the thing. I admire Master Louise's power. They don't care that if I just keep saying nice things about Louise. I don't like Fortinner's church. If I'm following Louise, that's an obvious answer to begin with. I'm in love with Juna.
Fair.
That's me saying I'm in love with Juna is the only one that seems like weirdly truthful enough.
Almost true.
And you speak like a man with a death wish. Whatever. You got some brasty, I'll give you that much. Already got more accomplished than that Gladel ever did. You seem like the types to make yourselves useful.
Not many get Ardel's blessing. It's worth celebrating that. For now. You're in.
Someone like you should already know what it's like. The minority tribes face walls and barriers everywhere they look in society. Our greatest hope rides with Master Luis. We'll do whatever it takes to make him king, and starting today, so will you. Come on then. Master Luis is waiting for you inside his gauntlet runner, the Caradrius.
And no funny business up there, yeah?
The Chidicarus?
Nothing gets past the king's magic, and Lord Luis is one of the top.
I love that
candidates.
dude.
We've
He's the
captured
guy who made the
some,
walrus
sound.
sound.
assassins now. Lord Luis
Chad
uses them
Icarus?
for magic experiments.
Chad Icarus.
Well, you know how that ends.
Daddy Caddy.
We finally have access to Luis's headquarters.
Is Chadicarus the guy who, what is Chadicarus?
He does Bandicon.
That does not fucking narrow it down at all. Is he the weapon guy?
No? No, that's Shadiversity.
That's what, yeah, that's okay. Okay. So you like this guy, not this guy.
He hates that guy's voice.
It's a valuable opportunity. Ideally, while most of our group is meeting with Luis, someone else can do a quick search inside.
I like how everyone's looking at.
Wait, me? There's no one more
Yeah?
suitable. Anyone else, and he'd question their absence.
No, he would definitely question your
infiltration
absence.
on my tiny shoulders? But fine, I'll do it.
Once we're in the Skyrunner, we'll assess the situation, then deal with our own tasks.
I had a former coworker come by work today, and it turns out he had shaved his head.
So?
And it was just now growing back, and I told him he looked like Eddie from Ed, Edd and Eddy. And his only response was, what's Ed, Edd and Eddy? And then I felt old.
My guy didn't have a childhood.
My guy was 18.
Oh. Ew.
Wait, what am I doing?
Luis.
Worship Harbor. Hey, you could technically go talk to the other peoples, but do you good?
Incredible.
It's so massive.
Hey! Yeah.
Sam! Your bumpkins can phone over Chidicus all you want later.
Caradrius.
Caradrius. Oh, I had it on auto. Soiree, what's that? Hey, boss. Hey, boss. How about you don't go telling them anything they don't need to know? We aren't officially friends yet. Now, follow me. I'll give you the tour.
Got it.
Welcome to the Grand Tour.
Oh, and a friendly warning. Be on your best behavior. You try anything clever, you're dead on the spot. Make a rude comment to Lord Louis, dead on the spot. Got it? Dead on the spot. Not shy about making threats. Stay on his good side, okay?
Seriously.
Let's not test his patience then, eh? Lord Louise is in the reception room and you don't want to keep him waiting.
We're off.
Holy shit! I just realized like how actually massive that thing is.
Yeah.
Check this out.
holy fucking shit, that is a little overkill, but what do you expect from the best? Our phone's ringing.
I don't like that we're standing outside of this place like it's a dungeon.
End up next.
This is making me very uncomfortable.
Hey, look, there's more! I need assistance. I'm a 13-year-old girl. If you would help me, I would be so happy. I would fucking twirl. Got a wagon full of lemons and now moving it to pee and eat your skills. No one's getting fucking lemonade today.
Holy fucking shit, this is a little overkill.
What now?
Just while we're at it, Thief is pretty much just agility. This is agility and strength.
Reel and run, but my shots will fly true.
Was there? Did I?
What now?
No, I haven't gotten high enough rank with our boy Neuros.
Understood.
Got it.
Go on in.
Leaving.
Don't want to run. Sorry.
Don't wander off until you get used to it. This place can be a real maze.
Oh, yeah?
Wow.
Oh, fucking do it again.
Wow, there's so many soldiers here. I suppose we should have expected as much from Luis's stronghold. I feel like we're always being watched.
Well,
like it or not, an elder recruit is always going to stand out, but we're on the same side as all of them for now, so stand tall.
And yet...
I don't believe they believe we are on their side at all.
I mean, that's an understandable...
We're going to get to the end, and we're going to have to fight our way out. That's how this is going to work.
I would not be surprised.
I also don't like how his ship looks like it can modify itself, because... It looks like one of those things where the rooms are going to swap all over the place.
Got it.
The reception room is on the top floor. This lift will get you there. What's a lift?
What in the...
What was that?
Happens to everyone.
Is that some sort of magic controlled locking mechanism?
Yeah.
It seems the keeps the suspicious element out. You know, like the bastards pretending they're grunts when they're actually assassins.
I see.
Seems like a secure system. I assume you need a key to get around.
Yeah.
Yep, there's different keys for different areas. Only a select few ranking soldiers have them. You want to walk around freely on the runner? Then you're gonna have to move up our ranks.
Evidently.
Keys are only Keys are only given to ranking soldiers, is it? Navigating this place may prove difficult without those in our position.
We will need to acquire them then.
Oi, already trading treacherous whispers amongst yourselves, eh? Quit with the gossip already and get on with it. Sorry, I'm trying to like see my fucking schedule for this week. Okay, I get off at 9:45 tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
It's much bigger than I thought. I almost forgot we're inside a gauntlet runner. Quit looking around so much.
Now what we got here? We're like schoolboys in the ranks now. These kids are new recruits. So that's all it took, huh? We'll show the expedition. Used to be you have to prove yourself before you can stand with the councilman.
No.
I don't know why I gave him that fucking voice.
And it's gone.
Indeed, can.
Doing these voices is actively destroying my throat, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I'm used to it. How dare you drink without my consent?
You son of, I was gargling to try and like moisten my throat to make it easier. Sean dictates my fucking drinking habits, apparently. They got Lord Louise's approval. If that's not enough for you, I'd keep it to yourself before someone knocked you off that pedestal.
What's the meaning of this?
What? These pissants against me? Please, I'm a bloody sergeant. We can sell this right here, right now. They'll be wiping you off the walls.
Don't even try it.
Leave it out, Xanth. Get your ass back to your post. That's an order.
Understood?
Just get through your tiny heads, buys everything around here, and I give you 3 days at most till you run home, tail between your legs.
Bitch.
You're just gonna stand there? You're gonna move? Come on. I thought he was a dog. For some reason, apparently, didn't occur to me that he's a cat. You're siblings, right? You're a cat. Are you a cat?
I mean, he gives off more cat than the smaller one do.
But the tail. The tail gives off.
Cats can have fluffy tails like that.
The tail gives off like wolf.
Cats can have fluffy tails like that.
And this would be
Frankie
Lord
had a tail
Louise's
like
quarters? Just a reception room, lass. He'd be daft to show a bag of strangers straight to his private quarters, wouldn't he?
Alright.
Lord Louise is waiting inside. Enter. If you dare.
Hey.
Guess that's my cue. I'll try looking around for this formula.
Be careful. Lots of sharp eyes about.
I'll try. You all stay safe too. See you soon, I hope. She's definitely getting captured.
A beautiful city, Rhylehaven. But it is its identity I truly respect. Oceana's navy might well have won them the Annex War. If your Cronia hadn't chosen to forgo their honor and launch an opportunist attack in the wake of a storm. Even now, united in the kingdom, their pride in their power is what keeps this city alive. You wish to join my ranks. I need ask little else. Instead, I would hear what you wish to know most. Ask and I will answer. That is why I've bid you come here.
Here we go.
I really want to.
The third one?
Yeah, I really want to.
Don't.
I really want to, though.
If only you could quick save like you can in fucking... I know it's gonna be a joke answer, like it's not gonna actually tell you.
I really want to. We know he killed the royal family. I could.
Yeah, that's not even a question.
What's your plan against Forden feels like it's too deep to know. Like, too deep of a question. Hey, we want to join your ranks. What's your plan against Forden? As if that wouldn't be like the first thing a spy trying to get information would ask.
I guess. But like specifically asking about Juna is just so stupid. That would be disrespectful to him. To waste his time asking about petty...
Did you kill the king, Prince?
My dagger laid buried in the king's chest until his mortal husk entered the casket. Then, you don't deny it? I never sought to. I presumed Forden would be more than happy to announce it, but I've heard nothing. The man preyed enough on the state government. Perhaps he feared I would be hailed as a hero instead of derided as a killer. Ever the paragon of cowardice. It is clear no small conviction drives you. Perhaps keeping you close will prove useful. You, assembled company, I hereby permit you to enter my service.
We are much obliged.
This is a heart of magic silver. Cut your finger and let the blood fall.
I don't feel comfortable with that. That feels like ritual shit that's gonna, like, magically bind us to not be able to disobey him.
A proper rite of loyalty. Shows how all our blood flows through the same heart.
Watch yourselves, though. If your own heart's not true to our cause, well, it's not just a drop you lose. Might take off a whole limb.
You hesitate?
It's just that...
Fear and anxiety. They always lead the people astray. But power and order trumps all. That is the crux of my rule.
Good. It would appear we've passed.
Ha! Look at you, like knock-kneed lambs. Just having a bit of fun with you, eh? You think I'd go to all that effort?
On August 13th, I intend to
that's
hold
our next date.
soiree in this city. It seems a fine opportunity for you to make your debut.
That means you get at least 4 days of shitting.
Very exclusive, see? Only for those good enough to be part of our campaign. You should feel honored.
As my gauntlet runner requires some maintenance, the party should be held at the feast hall where I'm staying.
There we go.
In the meantime, do as you will.
I know a guy that'd love to help you with your maintenance.
August 13th.
Yeah.
Is that far out?
Only this area feels any different from the rest.
4 weeks
need
out?
A key to get in, though. It'd be nice.
Yeah, because you're on like the
going on in here
22nd.
too.
Huh.
Is that boy candidate here already?
Meeting with Count Luis as we speak, I think. Didn't think he'd end up on our side.
I expect we'll run into each other on the job, eh? That said, let's get back to our round.
Yikes! They're coming this way. I have to hide.
Let me play as Gallica. Come on. Oh.
Up, she's venting. Someone saucy.
You.
Is this the other side of that door?
Someone saucy.
Never thought it'd lead to a place like this. This area just screams suspicious with all the guards. The formula's gotta be somewhere around here. Is someone coming?
Hey, Juna.
Figures they'd show up now. Isn't that the songstress? What is she doing here?
Lady Juna, is something amiss?
I do recall saying.
Oh, is this where we find out she's actually like a spy on the inside trying to take him down?
I mean, she did mention her sister is a part of the church.
That is true. That would explain a lot, actually.
Yes, but this is Luis's personal quarters. We thought in case you needed.
Well, I don't. You can do your guarding downstairs for today. Do you understand? And, well, I mean, do you really want to be guarding this door when Count Luis returns? Oh, the things you would hear. How awkward for us both.
You mean, idiot? Don't make the lady repeat herself. Apologies, my lady. We'll make ourselves scarce.
That hair has to be cumbersome.
It is.
From the back, she looks like a chicken.
Close one. Opportunities like this are so few and far between.
She looks like a chicken straight out of fucking Wallace and Gromit from the back.
I've got to get this back in place. Oh, wonderful. How were these arranged again? A magic spell? Is that the formula?
Yeah, say it out loud. As she looked directly at you and your glowing fucking wings.
Just my luck. I can't carry out something that big.
Did you think it was gonna be on a fucking post-it note?
Yes.
And now I know where it is.
Now we have to go steal his treasure.
Jolly Good. You've got the man's eyes on you. Now that you've sworn fealty, we can get right down in the guts of his Skyrunner.
I worry for Gallica. Perhaps we ask too much of her. I hope she's all right.
It just occurred to me that I really need to get a stainless steel water bottle. Because
I don't know. I don't like metal water bottles.
I'm pretty sure this plastic one is killing me from the inside out slowly.
Why do you say that?
I don't know. Microplastics, and also this thing was cheap as shit, so it's probably not made to standards. Plus, I've been using it for a couple of years.
Mine usually break before then.
Ah, it seems you're worried for naught.
Turns out I replaced my water bottle and I suddenly start to feel like 5 times healthier.
Phew. You're clearly bursting with good news, too.
I know, right? I found where the formula is! I'm pretty sure I saw the real thing. Even if it wasn't, I'd bet the real one's somewhere in that room.
Masterfully done. We could have asked no better an infiltrator.
That songstress Juno was there too. I'm pretty sure it was Luis's private quarters. So I have to wonder what she was doing there.
Whatever the case, I assume you could lead the way to the room?
Well, yes, but it might be a bit tricky. To get to Luis's quarters, we'd need to go through the crew quarters, then through the starboard corridor, or the port corridor. You need a key to get into each of the divisions. Whoever's in charge at each guard post has one. Luis's private quarters have a special key too. That one's held by the representative on the bridge.
In short, we'll need to pass through 3 blocks. The crew quarters, either the starboard or port corridor, and the bridge.
It looked like he's usually got his quarters under guard. So we'll want to pick a time of day when there'll be less people around.
If we need it less crowded, then how about the night of the soiree? Surely it would be a skeleton crew.
So I can't do it early.
He would have us debut as his supporters on that night. How would we get away with not being present?
Maybe if we just excuse ourselves for a short time? We've got plenty of time to prepare. Securing an infiltration route, finding out when it will be less crowded. This is all work we can get done in advance. On the night of, Gallica and one other will slip out, swipe the formula, then return by the shortest route possible.
Have anyone in mind? My hearing makes stealth jobs simple work.
No, what we need to do is we need to seduce Juna.
Clearly.
And she can just do it for us.
No. I think he'd be our best bet.
You would have the guest of honor himself absent?
This is Luis we're talking about. He's bound to notice any absence. If we've lost on that front already, we might as well send our strongest.
How about somebody... It's actually irking me that, like, an obvious answer is somebody that Luis doesn't know about and that won't necessarily be there.
You mean the fucking mechanic?
No, it doesn't even have to be the mechanic. We know a bunch of other people.
Yeah, but it specifically has to be, like, within this crew because they know of the mission. You can't just go around asking, like, yo, would you like to help us infiltrate Luis's fucking gauntlet runner?
Hey, Maria, I have a job for you.
Quick, Bean. You must assist us.
What do you think? It would be risky as a mere solo infiltration. Are you up to the task?
We'll have to make it work.
We'll just have to make it work.
You truly mean that?
Seriously. We're jumping from tightrope to tightrope here. We'll have to prep our infiltration strategy tomorrow. For now, let's get back to the inn and get some rest.
That reminds me.
You remember the man we met in Luis's gauntlet runner? Seemed very proud of his strength.
Yes.
He was rather full of himself, yes? Sergeant Zanf, was it?
Sorry, I was looking up something.
Bitch.
I've noticed that they're not putting they haven't put all the dungeons on the websites yet. Like when I look up the main story quests, the main quests end like right in the Materia city. Or Martira, like the quest for the kidnapper. Probably because the game's so new, they haven't like fully fleshed it out yet. But like the last dungeon on this website that is a list of like all dungeons in the main story is the Skyrunner. And I know for a fact it's not going to be the last dungeon. Oh boy. What?
I see.
That would be unfortunate. I can tell his strength.
This thing I found.
In any case, we should probably rest for today. We can talk in more detail in the morning.
Did you see the Angie?
Sean, free belly rubs with exam. Sorry, pets only, and Jason Momoa.
Yeah, it was the Jason Momoa that caught me off guard, too.
Sorry, just sending Sean gifs.
Specifically of Gallica.
I guess just sleepy time? What's with the fucking ladder? There's not a top bunk.
It's clearly to the attic.
Look at that.
I want to go out.
I shouldn't go out. Maybe you want to talk to someone.
Good night.
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Remember when we were playing Three Houses, just how hard I'd sim for Anna?
Hi.
No, then.
Hi.
Now, starting today, we need to work on an infiltration route to Louise's private quarters. The issue is those in charge of each area, the ones holding the keys. It would seem they make a formidable lineup. What shall we do? Maybe this simplest option is the best option to get them alone, beat the key from them, and push forward.
Even so.
If we mean to attack, a short, decisive encounter is the order of the day. If they call for reinforcements, we may not fare so well.
Yes.
Louise's subordinates have attained their rank through martial prowess. If we ruin their pride, negotiation may still be on the table.
We have to prepare first.
Huh.
Yeah.
Alright, a new situation calls for new tactics. We ought to build up our strength by hunting bounties and the like, or we may end up over our heads. Huh.
Then...
Maybe we could dig up some dirt through an informant. Who knows? They might have a weakness we can exploit. Well then, before we can secure a route to his quarters, it sounds like we have some digging before the day of the soiree. I still don't know if we're infiltrating before or on the day, because, like, if we infiltrate before, they're going to know that we're attacking them, and...
You're infiltrating on the day of.
I can infiltrate any time. What? I need to gain access to Louise's quarters before or by the day of the soiree.
Let's head there.
So I have to infiltrate it before.
Huh.
That's odd. Oh, hey, a quest.
Oh, what should
I'm already on a quest.
At this rate, they'll surely die. Must my hands always be stained with the blood of children?
Huh?
Sorry, blood and children. Oh, have I seen you somewhere before? Now that I mention it, I do recall seeing an elder boy at the exhibition. Oh, the one that looked to be the same age as... They say you've been traveling across the country, helping all those in need. If that's true, then may I ask for your aid as well?
Oh, what a pity.
During training exercise, city's guard corps was ambushed by a human. There were many casualties, especially amongst you youngest recruits. Need a special medicine to save them, but the shop stocks are exhausting. I can't make it myself, so it requires ingredients found only within a monster-infested forest. Of course. Dragon Thistleberry, Gracia Forest.
If you can help.
Need 7.
Let's give it a shot.
So I need to go to Dragon Thistle or Gracia Forest.
Whoa.
So 2-day ride to get there.
And right there's a labyrinth.
Yay.
Well met, eh?
Well met, eh?
Alright.
Any other quests to grab? There is one over up there on the night prowler. You.
Greetings.
Well, if it isn't my friend Eudagus, what a pleasure. But why the face? You looking like I'm a stranger. But you visited a night prowler. I'm its founder. Even if this is our first time meeting the flesh, I consider any customer a friend. Back off a little man. We're moving kind of fast. What do you even want with us? I'm hoping you can do some negotiations on my behalf, so I can get my deed back. Tragically, I had to offer it as collateral on the loan. But even after paying my credit off, I haven't been able to get it back in my hands. The main question is a respectable Ishkia noble, whereas I'm but a humble platypus entrepreneur. I doubt I can count on the law backing me, but he won't treat a high-profile candidate with the same rudeness. That's the kind of man he is. And of course, you'll be compensated for your success. I've got some unusual armor I think you'll find quite useful. No one questions. Certain fondness for, shall we see, Bloodsport. He's an Ishkia fella, positively dripping with disdain for us, common folks.
Well then. Let's give it a shot.
Okay. Probably gonna have to fight in the Colosseum for him.
All right.
All right.
Good. Another quest
Let's go.
here. Not here. I don't. What is a Florgus? Florgus?
It's basically a fairy plant Pokemon. It's the one that
I'm in trouble now.
Markiplier was very smash.
Some craftsmen. Techniques progress.
Oh, yeah?
Zabad. Forsaken Tower. Giant called Orgus. Ebony Horn. I'll do it.
Hunting Horn.
Theatrics.
You're saying Monster Hunter?
Give it a shot. Gotta get prepared.
Damn, you
Okay.
can increase your Korage.
Any other side quests in this area? Does not seem to be. None here either. Okay, just making sure. Oh boy, 2 more.
2 more.
Yeah?
What do you want, child?
Excuse me?
Miss Make Me Your Apprentice. You're the candidate from the exhibition.
No kidding.
For no, I'm sure there's no way I give them something they like. Flowers from a flower shop. Exploring outside to look for a wildflower. Leave it to me. Jesus Christ.
If so.
My friend's birthday is August 10th. The church would have it. Why not stop by St. Fermi's Church?
Let's give it a shot.
I can probably do that super quickly.
Oh yeah.
How grand.
And you have a quest.
That's how it's gonna be.
Tooth Monsters. Oh, that's fellow. Okay. What do you look? Pride of Anundo, the toothbrush of Hygienia. The fuck are... Okay. August 9th. Okay.
Look, the toothbrush. There are toothbrushes in Mass Effect that use Mass Effect fields to remove all plastic. It costs like...
Didn't I already go there?
6,000 credits.
Haven't I already been there?
And maybe more, I can't remember.
Just can't stand.
Let's give it a shot.
I swear I've already been to...
Where to?
Okay, whatever.
How grand.
I'll be right back.
What now?
I haven't taken medicine in like almost 10 years. No.
Okay, let's take a solid look at all of our quests. Okay, no deadlines. Deadlines 20, so 17 days. I gotta go there and buy a toothbrush. On the bright side, most of them don't have deadlines, but still. Okay, first things first.
All right, then. Where
Some
to?
Lumia Street.
Let's go.
Let's see if I can find a flower for this kid to give. Who the hell is this? Oh, is that the gym leader from Gen 1?
What is it?
Who?
Hey.
The thing you literally just sent me.
Oh, no, that's the Hex Maniac and the beta Hex Maniac from Gen 6.
Oh.
In other words, who everyone is convinced is her daughter.
Come on.
Oh. What do you mean it's cheap ass?
Damn, a whole 500 read.
Cheap ass. Ooh, I got a bunch of blessed water. I can only do 3 things. I don't really give a shit about the abacuses.
Yeah. You'd gain the most from it.
Indeed.
All right then.
Yo, kid.
Where
Hey, kid.
Oi, kid, I got your fucking flowers. Calm yourself.
Let's go.
It took like no time at all.
It's not going to be that easy, is it? Oh, maybe it is, because it is a rank 1 quest. I wonder what if the game forces you to be under rank 20. Oh, what? You just got to give this flower to my friend and say, "I love you, please." No.
Isn't that your thing?
What? Are you like telling me, or are you saying that to the kid?
I'm saying that to the kid.
I was like, "Nah, I ain't no Minecraft YouTuber."
I don't know.
Excuse you?
What?
It's most YouTubers, not just Minecraft, unfortunately.
No, it's Minecraft YouTubers. That's where the stereotype comes from.
To be fair, it's also from Smash YouTubers.
I love those memes where it's literally just, "Hey, bro, my Minecraft channel just hit 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. Dude, that's awesome. What are you gonna do now? Yo, I just started texting this miner." It's so out of left field, but it's so like it's such a horrible thing to happen to people, right?
Yeah.
But the memes are so funny.
It is.
Hold on there, you really should confess what if your friend falls in love with him instead? Well, that wouldn't be good.
Right?
What's around? That sounds pretty brave to me. Thanks. Oh, you're embarrassing me.
Yeah. Mission accomplished.
My tolerance increased.
Oh.
All right.
It went up a whole 2 ranks. By the way, you know something I've noticed that I think is really cool?
What?
So back in the capital, the magla in the air was all geometry and shapes and whatnot. In here it's bubbles. You see them? Like there's a bubble right there.
Well, there are bubbles. There were bubbles in the capital too, from what I remember.
Like, okay,
right,
if I go to the capital
where
right
to?
now, let's just go to Sunlimio Street. It seems like the magla is very like, yeah, it's just these like little shard things, and like sure there are shards there, but there's also like the or there's also the bubbles, but I'm not seeing really any bubbles here, which I think is.
That's right. The bubbles were with the merchant. Now.
All right then. Where to?
An
Let's
old
go.
castle town.
So that's
Okay, this is where it was like the weird geometry and whatnot. Right? So like the magla takes on shapes depending on the area you're in, and I think that's kind of cool. Oh shit, wait. Hey, I can hang out with Barden. Apparently.
That makes sense.
That also makes sense.
All right.
That also makes sense.
I just realized, do I have to go through every fucking town to make sure no
Where
new
to?
quests have shown up?
Probably.
Right.
All
Hey,
right.
check requests.
That's right.
God damn it.
Think I'll forget this, do ya?
You.
Close your eye. Close your eye.
Bounties.
Take a look.
Don't help them to bury the love.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, new bounty. Fatolich. The lamentable dead.
Fatolich.
That's a fatolich. That's a fata bitch.
You're a fat bitch.
To my lament.
Let's do it.
Oh, cool. Okay, so I can kind of, like, when I go to the Tomb of Lament, on the way through, I can pick up the toothbrush. Or, apparently, that direction
And
as
right
well.
there's a labyrinth. And there. Ooh.
So I can either go, I can make it a big loop. What I'll do is I'll go here,
Hold on.
go up here,
Nice
pick
little
up the
village.
toothbrush, or I can, like, go up here,
This place.
fight this place, beat the thing here, go over here,
This place.
do this,
We'll face danger.
come back down,
And
pick up the
there's a
toothbrush, and go home.
Hold on.
Here's where we are now.
Okay, that's ours. Okay. So how do I...
Let's see.
Can I just go to
And
you?
right there's.
Or...
Let's see. Oh,
This is this
I
one.
smell trouble.
'Cause I know that one's Katharina.
I smell trouble.
I think
I
you're...
smell trouble.
the Gauntlet Runner for the other Sanctifex... Or Sanctic...
There's a runner.
X guy. What was... Do we know... Do you remember which one was the gold one?
Nope.
Man, my throat is giving me agita.
There's a runner. Hold on.
Got it.
You could do it, Cupid.
All right.
Sorry, I just have that song stuck in my head now.
Wisdom is close to leveling up. Tolerance is also fairly close. Eloquence needs a little bit more help. I like how my sign is also in this town. That is definitely Aegis from Persona 3.
Persona 3. Yeah. It's almost like that's why we named him that.
Yeah, I know, but like that poster is
Just Aegis.
that is definitely not me. It could be me, but at the same time, come on. Wait, what about you?
What about you?
Why the fuck are you advertising this guy? I saved your town, bitch.
That sounds right.
About Yamcha.
What about Yamcha? Oh, there's an entire road I've never gone through in this town.
I'm just incredulous.
I've never bothered coming through here. Okay. Interesting.
I won't be
Merchants I've never shopped with.
Excuse me.
Hello.
Hey, look, I found out where to get fragrance spice.
Well, now you know.
Hey, mister.
Hi, mister.
Okay, interesting.
I won't be forgiving that anytime soon.
I didn't buy any. But I know where to buy some.
All right then.
What the fuck?
All right.
Oh, okay. Now I know where. Okay, good. Okay. You see that big name right there? That one's my name.
Yeah, we'll funk you up.
And okay.
Where to?
Now, the question is, should I just go straight for the fighting of the enemies?
I mean, yeah.
What now?
Grieving Ghost of the Goblet, Superior Scrimshot, which requires me to go to
Superior Screw Shot, you
All
say?
right, then.
That's
Where
the move you
to?
plan on showing to Helkenberg once this is all over.
I mean, what?
What?
Let's go.
I heard Superior Screw Shot.
I will say, apparently this game does have a romance in it, but it doesn't give you the option on a romance.
Ah, the prince.
No. What? The fuck?
Hey, listen.
Just immediately going the BL route.
Hey, listen.
Fancy a bit of it?
Look, Atlas fans have been begging for it for years.
Oh, so many things to buy.
Almost over a decade, in fact.
Cheers.
Starting with our boy Yosuke.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Clearly, that makes the most sense.
Want in on this?
It's completed in monsters.
They're gonna force you on the fucking idol, aren't they?
No, I don't think so. I doubt it.
Good. Like, I don't have a thing against idols per se. I just don't like her for some reason.
It's a campground.
So many things to do. Good God.
So much to see, so much to do.
Just between us.
Fortunately, seems to be weak against dark.
Want in on this? Just between us.
Not just fighting two enemies at once. That's the problem. It's when the Chimenez is around, Fatal Lich's attacks get stronger. Use powerful dark magic. Chimenez's weakness is wind. Fatal Lich is weak to light.
No.
Well, of course, have you met Wind? No, you haven't. He's just a name and a voice to us. But he's a chill guy.
So many things to buy.
And
Good Lord.
He ain't.
Want in on this? Just
Got it.
Fancy a bit of info? Just between.
We'll fuck you up.
Fancy a bit of info?
Come on.
Just between.
Think.
Oh, it's also giving me information on
Fancy
the different people on the.
Just between.
Which, to be fair, is information you probably need.
I mean, it's going to automatically put it on their characters when I fight them, so.
Which is quite useful.
Got so much information. Now time to fish.
Yay, I caught a CK. I needed one, y'all.
I want to catch a fish. Let me catch a fish. Okay,
I do enjoy me a fish catch.
Should I immediately go for the dungeons? I mean, it'd probably make sense, honestly.
All right then.
I would say see who you can
I think the
rank
only
up your whatever with.
the only
too.
person is Bolden.
Did
Oh,
you
okay.
know? All right.
Did you know?
Barden, not Bolden. If I get him ranked 2, it only increases the magic cost of the command, or it reduces the magic cost of the commander.
Get him to rank 3, you're one step closer to upgrading Murray.
Yeah. Increases skill inheritance slots for the commander lineage to 2. Improves when I'm at rank 4, it improves defense when the whole party's in the back row. And occasionally, as one day ends, he sends a parcel. Don't know what kind of parcel. He sends a parcel.
Or sell.
All right.
That's fun.
All right then.
Wonderful. Well met, eh?
This? Got it.
Okay.
Hey, mister.
Interesting.
Wonderful.
All right then.
Okay, hang out with Barden.
Let's go.
I'm honestly might just skip through his whole social link because I honestly
So that's what it
Couldn't care less.
It's one of those things of Barden. I feel like they were looking for a character to have another social link with, and they're like, give one to Barden. Matter discussed.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks for being so kind myself. Soon I lost thinking about it.
The truth is,
Consult with you on this blether about picking a new ruler for the town. Of course, ruler isn't quite the word. Wouldn't own land like a lord or nothing, but still, it's right. It's right important position. We're established a town governor, which is distinct from lord. I think that's what's best for a town. For the most part, townspeople agree on governance. There's quite a lot of distrust of power after what happened to Lady Joanna. But it seems like townspeople are turning to extreme courses of action. But the new lord did allow us to self-government. It's all well
Clearly,
and good.
the
But here's
option
the
is
lord.
everyone's favorite robot, Prim Slim.
I think the fella best suited for the position is this one clergyman. He's a fine man and he likes the idea. But darn it, now everyone's clamoring for me to be the new governor. You're suited for it. So you think it's a grand idea too? Well, I couldn't disagree more myself. I'm too weak a man.
Still,
I'm put on a pedestal, and I've been put on a pedestal as some noble knight who put everything to right. It's a dretch. I'm no hero. Or it's stretch. I'm no hero. It was all thanks to a lot of you. But I could say all day, I could say that all day, and they still want me as governor. Everybody wants to feel safe. They want to know there's someone nearby they can rely on. I sympathize with that, but I'm no ruler.
got to say,
Ooh, do I have what it takes to lead him? It'll be fine. Everything's a challenge. I couldn't tell you.
Hey.
Everything worth doing is always a challenge.
Wait, what?
Is it always? I do remember hearing that the closer you got to your breaking point, the greater you become. And if that's true, then we can't become better men without a challenge, can we?
For myself.
I'll represent the townspeople. Yes, I'll become governor and restore the whole place. I'm not sure if I'm a man for the job, but I'll give it everything I got for the good of the town.
Don't worry your head.
I will serve faithfully so that I can be a true hero in the town like you.
Fuck a job. Bravo, cheer.
I know deeply, so don't make me decide I need to lead you.
Hey up.
We'll rest easy with you in charge, so sandworms have been a right pain, but you seem like to take charge kind of man.
Don't you worry.
Too true. Sandworm attack would devastate Martira. I'll work up some countermeasures.
Well,
E fucking three.
I mean, one way to one countermeasure I think you could probably work on. Well, actually, I don't know. How would you countermeasure or make countermeasures for the sandworms?
Solidify the sand.
I was going to say like dig little trenches and like fill it with like stone.
Kill all the sandworms.
But they don't have concrete.
Yes.
God damn it! I could hang out with Brigitte. Or
She want that Elda.
All right then.
All right. Hmm?
Yeah.
Or Heisme. Could get rank 4 Heisme or next level of Brigitte. What do you do at next rank? Guild discount.
That's pretty good.
Because it gives me a discount on everything. Weapon and armor and igniter shops.
Yeah.
I was going to increase my wisdom and maybe get to the next level, but
Just you.
Brigitte.
But
I believe I made myself clear. You have no reason to come here anymore. But if you really want, if you insist on joining me on the road to hell, then there is a place I'd like to go.
you.
Geodagus? You'd go to such lengths for me? Then will you come with me? Walk this way.
Said, hey diddle. Hey
The
diddle
truth
diddle with
is-
the
The ones who took my dog, the anti-igniter extremists, the church has discovered their base. What are you planning?
What?
So reductive.
You have to ask. Even the church knew what I'd do with this information. That's why they sent it to me. Apparently, this faction's base is in a small village fairly close to Grand Trad. I'm going to go there and eradicate all of them. I will kill every last one of those extremists. No survivors. And once they go to hell, they can look my dog in the eyes and beg her forgiveness. I'll string their corpses up. 3 days and 3 nights exposed to the elements. Long enough for everyone to see what happens if you cross me.
You get it, right?
Man, for a person that doesn't care about their dog, you sure are angry that they kidnapped and possibly killed your dog.
Dude, dogs. People will murder for less.
I
I'd say
refuse.
please.
You talk big, don't you? You have no desire to be king, yet you parade around as a candidate. You're a little more than a fraud. Huh, do you expect me to believe in this nonsense? But for you to speak such words at this point would mean your goal of seizing the throne is no lie, at least.
As it is.
Fine, if that's how it must be, then I will spare no expense to see you fall. The throne ill suits a wretch who can look past the butchery of a dog. You would slaughter a
Hang on.
village. It'll be a lot of blood on your hands.
What are you after?
And what do you get with clean hands? The equality you prize so highly. I'll tell you what it means to me. Equality means that those who kill will be killed. I don't want to lose anything else I care about. I understand how you feel. What do you truly understand? You have no idea how much comfort she brought me. And they ripped that away from me, and you say I should just allow it? Fine. I'll not do something so unsightly in front of you.
In any case.
I'm going to the base, but I won't kill them right away. I killed the women and children, too! Hey, Sean.
Hey, Hunter. Oh no.
Oh no?
Oh no.
Hey, Sean. Hey, Sean.
Oh.
Sean, you can't do that on stream. We'll make my gauntlet runner. We'll take my gauntlet runner. Dangers of the
That's
night
making
with
my
him.
gauntlet runner. I mean, what?
If we break down, so be it.
Obviously.
You come as well and see for yourself. If you're going to try and drag me into the light, then you deserve to see what happens. Oh, we're doing this tonight, huh?
Yeah.
Is this the place?
You there.
Hey, you
There we
there.
go. I found the perfect
response.
I'm Brigitte. I'm the scoundrel selling magic igniters across the land. Oh, the igniter merchants again. Our village really doesn't have the money to buy any. I'm sorry to keep turning you away, but...
Wait.
What are you talking about? Oh, aren't you one of the church's dealers? They keep trying to sell us igniters, but I keep refusing them. The church has been here? Several times. They've never reported that to me.
Out with it.
So if I said that merchants of igniters should face the wrath of God, you wouldn't agree?
It can't
Oh
be.
no, we don't have anything to do with igniters at all. It's not something that ever really comes up here.
Really?
Hey miss, you sell magic igniters?
How nice!
Oh, brilliant. Papa, I want an igniter.
Enough.
See. Say no more.
Well,
Once
it's a good
again, it's
thing
the
you
church.
know.
Once again, the church is fucking everything up.
As always.
It's not something you can hide in a village such as this. We've been getting detailed reports on the anti-igniter groups moving from the church. But now I'm not so certain such a force even exists.
If
it was all a lie, then what does the church get out of it? To spread a magic igniters?
in any case.
Anyways, I take it back. There'll be no killing today. If you hadn't stopped me, I'd probably have ordered my private army to burn this place to the ground. I'm glad you were here with me. I'm not gonna lie, I would love her, like, cloak that she has. Like, that purple and gold inside.
It's really cool, yeah.
Can we bring cloaks back?
I'm glad to have you at my side.
Just wear a cloak when you go out into town.
Can we make it stylish? Because cloaks are cool, man. Like,
Cloaks are cool, man.
There's like summer cloaks and winter cloaks.
That there are.
Nonetheless.
This is my job, not yours, so our business together is concluded. I'd like to visit you.
No.
What are you saying? What could you possibly gain from hanging around me?
You're fun.
Well then, fine, since it's you. This is
Speaking
where
of-
the
oh my God,
this is where in a
Mama.
Persona game, a romance would begin to bloom. But
that's true.
Romance does not happen in this game, besides one specific character, apparently. But it does bring to mind a certain someone for me. After a king is crowned, it would be nigh impossible to put another on the throne. However, if my suspicions are correct, none could deny the claim.
That's why.
If you are willing to throw yourself into battle for that cause, then I shall support you all the same.
Yes.
If you'd like to come, then come.
Are you okay, Hunter? Are you okay?
There's a lot of beauty in this world, I'm spending my time in here playing a fucking anime game, listening to you come. So clearly, none of it's in this room.
She told me to come, so I came.
I'm gonna fucking clip that and send it to everyone.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king
Go then.
draws nearer.
Do it.
Need to fucking write down where this point of the stream is.
2:48:30.
Luis's.
Sean Cumming.
I'm coming.
The day of the soiree. I guess I got you close with those gifts of. God damn it! I clicked open and I see that. I sent Sean gifts of pizzas, and that was the sounds he was making earlier. Dude, pepperoni pizza is honestly just such a solid pizza.
It's so good. It's like peak pizza.
Have you ever had a margarita pizza?
I believe so.
I want to try one because I feel like they would be like a weirdly refreshing pizza.
From what I remember, they are.
Yeah.
I am bored. Yeah.
It's gonna take so much fucking time just going around this damn loop.
It's really coming down.
It's really coming down.
It's really coming.
All right then.
It's really coming.
God, I love Heartburn so much. Oh yeah, hey, look, nobody to hang out with. You know what that means?
All right then.
All right then.
That means it's time to go to the Gauntlet Runner and go on a journey in a big fucking loop.
Yeah.
Are we departing?
Okay, let's see.
Let's fucking
Now
go.
Calling
Okay.
for a breather, are we?
So here's how I'm thinking we do this.
Here we are then.
Boop.
A village, is it?
Boop.
This place.
Boop.
Just a moment.
Boop.
We could make camp there.
Boop.
Boop.
Oh,
Interesting.
wait.
York.
If I want to hit both of these gauntlets, I have to go
Just a
up,
moment.
up.
What lurks?
This place.
It's an Oilers circuit. You can't.
An Oilers circuit.
Yes.
What does that mean?
Basically, it's imagine a it's basically like this. Imagine a grid-like system where you're actively trying to hit every line once each without or without hitting any twice.
A village.
You physically can't.
And right there's a labyrinth.
It's like a high school statistics thing I remember learning.
What lurks below?
Just a moment.
A village, is it? I think we have a favor to do there.
It's your call.
We could fulfill a request there.
You seem interested, lad.
It's your call.
I'm wondering if I go straight there, if I will still be able to stop here.
I don't think so.
I think we have a favor
Actually,
to
I
do.
have no
It's
fucking
your call.
idea.
I'm just gonna
Great.
go ahead and
Let's-
just go here. Better safe than sorry.
I have no fucking idea.
What to pick?
Oh god, I better fucking do Stroll's little thing.
Hey.
I'm chilling with Stroll.
I'm sorry.
I'm hanging with
Let's go on the deck.
Going on
Sorry.
the deck.
Sorry, I know I need to be better about keeping my emotions in check.
Right.
Remember what we heard about my inheritance? That there may be a clue to its whereabouts in my hometown of Halia? It can save your people.
Sure.
No.
Yes, Rangi from the others, and yet he would rather I use it to rebuild my house. To be lord of a prosperous house, that's the natural ambition of all who are born into nobility. Forging aristocratic alliances, courting favor from royals and nobles, marrying some wealthy lord's daughter, and then there's the matter of heirs. If I had a daughter, her hand would be promised to another family at birth, and a son would follow suit in my courtly endeavors. All that couldn't feel more foreign to me in this life. Your life is yours to choose.
Hey.
If only it were that easy.
Yeah.
All I know is that my parents sheltered me when they dutifully fulfilled their roles. It's my turn to take up the mantle.
Damn.
Never imagined it would come to this. Makes me regret how I treated my parents. The last image they had of me was that of an ignorant child, spoiled all his life by a cadre?
Car de servants.
Cadre of servants. The house's name, both of the cornerstones of Hylia, but that means nothing to the people suffering, cast out by the fire. If I put the house first, in spite of that, I'm no different from Lord Hydron. What is my course? My lack of clear answers clouds my thought.
Got it.
But there's a ray of light between those clouds, thanks to you. I need to seek out that inheritance. I know that much. We should look into it. Where's your hometown?
Well then.
You.
Pay me back with your inheritance.
Clearly the answer's the third one.
After all.
You know I'd worry if you went back alone.
Hey.
What am I, a boy in your charge now, please?
You're a kind one.
Yes.
I didn't expect such kindness, though. But since you're coming along, shall we agree to head there next time we meet, then?
I'm relieved in knowing that I'm not alone.
I really should be the one helping you, and it's quite the opposite time and time again.
Thanks.
Thanks for that.
No.
It's coming our way.
Ooh.
Ariel.
Oh.
Why not just barging in on us?
Clear off.
You realize we could have just ignored it and it would have disappeared, right?
I want them to fight back now.
They're weak to fire. Let's heat this place
Face
up.
me! There's a better way. I'll use what I must. Then on me, we go together. Gun up!
I love the fucking music, man.
Time to end this.
In the name of
Oh.
Swordmaster, I call upon royal power
He no
within.
longer exists.
Done. Still more.
Come on, more of them? 4 left.
Look on up.
Don't let up.
Fall! How's that?
3
I
enemies
shall
left.
fuck great time.
Let's do this.
I think they're dead.
Indeed.
Let us carry this fortune onward.
I got a whole 33 or 36 experience from that.
The
That was
village
40
of
experience,
Inundo,
but yes.
a small the industry that a small
Yo, you guys could grow rice here.
Just
Oh shit.
Boy, what's the meaning of this? It's practically a ghost town here.
What the fuck
Bitch.
happened to your voice?
The villagers around here are all like this. Those able to work have gone elsewhere to try and make a living, while the remaining residents live in a constant fear of monsters.
What a shame. It was my intention to cook something interesting if I came across any unusual ingredients here. That's alright. I think I prefer food that's not overly interesting.
Hey,
It's a bit small, but it looks like they've set up a stall here. Want to talk to them?
that reminds me.
Weren't you asked to buy a toothbrush of Hygienia? A briny weapon. A briny artifact. Briny light armor. Briny accessory. Superior briny threads. Superior briny light armor. Hell's boiling bath bomb. Mellow milk.
I legit was just about to say you should just buy everything.
Fuck you. I'll take it all. Give me all your mallow milk. Mellow milk. I keep wanting to say mallow.
I mean, I wouldn't mind having some of Mallow's milk.
Oh. Oh, I can ask them about shit. I never really bothered to ask people about stuff.
All right.
Let's continue our trip.
Now then.
Up to here.
We could fulfill a request there.
You seem interested,
It's your call.
let's be off.
And we are
See,
off.
that said 2 days
As the
even
sky
on the
turns
previous
same,
one.
However,
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder.
I don't. The Redlands camp.
All right then.
Memoranda. Oh, hey, you can chill with Helkenberg.
Night Prowler. Ooh. Okay, Hulkenberg. Or...
Nope, that's it. Just Helkenberg.
Yo, Hulkenberg, what do you get me? Significant.
Reduce the mag requirement. There was one other thing,
tis
though. I
you.
think you're a little tongue-tied.
Sorry. If so...
Could you spare a moment for me, then? Just about Rodanth, the Knight Commander.
That piece of shit.
My family found prominence through means beyond the wealth we lacked. Scholarship, mostly, with some having developed a taste for politics. I was the outlier. My single-minded pursuit of martial arts put me quite outside their sphere, and considering my temperament, they had no idea what to do with me.
Yes.
My family offered me no meaning or worth pursuing, so I volunteered for the Guard when I was still quite young. I thought that in the military I could blaze my own trail on strength alone, but, well, such ideals were meaningless to House Hulkenberg. Before I had the chance to prove my abilities, they had already made arrangements to assign me to the Knights, ensuring I would not disgrace the family name.
But...
Seriously, what's with the bodysuit? But
Yeah,
I was
I don't know.
fortunate.
It's kind of weird to me.
I was fortunate enough to meet Rodanth in the course of my training as a new recruit. How do you get into that?
There's probably a zipper on the back.
I was born into a storied rogue household, but his house dissolved and he joined the military after his decline.
That's why.
See, what it looks like to me are one of those things where you, like, make... So what she looks like to me are one of those things where you take a dude's torso, like, shorten it and widen it. And now he looks like he's the fucking, walking with quote-unquote authority.
What changed him?
The truth is...
After our training concluded, Rodanth was openly being considered for an appointment to the Prince's Royal Guard. However, instead, it was I, still tender in years, who was ultimately selected. Rodanth lacked for nothing as a knight. He and I were equals in all things, save that my family had put the right words in the right ears. He was denied appointment to the Royal Guard. Instead, he was sent to the front lines, alongside the common footmen of the state army. I'm sure he was frustrated, made a name for himself, and returned to the order, but to see him rise to the rank of command in such a short period of time.
No.
Rodanth's current behavior does not befit a Knight Commander, and hardly bears saying that we cannot allow such abuse of power. Even if I am partly responsible for his attachment to power, nay, indeed, would all be more reason to intervene. There's no zipper.
I don't fucking know, man.
But I cannot help but wonder whether it's even my place to judge him. Even as I sought to carve my own path, my knighthood only came at my family's behest, and even after failing to protect my charge, I left the capital a wanderer. That's still a knight.
Listen.
That's wrong.
I am no knight worth the pride of the order. Once upon a time I thought myself righteous. I respected order, brought many a criminal to justice, and saw many a punishment meted out. Yet looking back, I knew it was a matter of convenience. I waited, disguised the weakling I was, my knightly standing a replacement for the family I had forsaken. Of course, in my time as a knight, I failed to protect the prince and abandoned my post to seek him out with no more honor than a thief in the night. I fled my family and I fled my knighthood. Rodanth, he sees this in me, clarion clear. Who am I to claim any chivalry over him? You would run again?
So then...
I was simply afraid. Afraid to face him and afraid of facing who I once was. You have friends, you know.
It'll be fine.
Why am I still carrying the broken fucking training sword?
I don't know.
You know.
Brute force will avail it nothing, yeah? Still.
I see.
Ah, yes, that sword. Perhaps I'd lost sight of something very important indeed.
Tis finally.
Oh,
time
and she
I
gets
settled.
battle aura.
Sorry.
I'm still trying to figure out how that outfit works.
To me, it looks like this.
She never takes it off. She actually just...
Alert! Alert, I say!
You know what I mean?
Red alert, it's an enemy attack. Time to muster, folks. Get the fuck out of here.
Yes, exactly.
Wide
You
Putin.
understand my vision.
They've reached the deck already. Don't let them hurt the rudder, I beg you.
Can I go one day without a fucking battle?
Hitting us
No.
while we're asleep is dirty fighting.
Now's the time. As moths to a flame.
Check your privilege.
I leave it to you.
Well.
Swordmaster! I'll cut you
I'm
down!
going. Hey.
More
Reinforcements?
enemies! Brace yourselves!
Oh, that's a new one.
Be neither timid nor arrogant.
We're evenly matched.
So probably
better stay on
lightning,
our
I
toes.
guess.
That would make the most sense.
Gunner,
Good thing I have a hex shot.
fall.
Oh.
I can't afford to hold back.
Gone. you
I
said.
shall vanquish evil.
To shreds,
okay.
you say.
Wizard! Lightning!
And his wife? To shreds,
What?
you say.
Ah. Damn, 2406 man.
It's a Futurama quote.
Right.
It's a really funny Futurama quote.
Appreciated.
Thank you. Nice work out there. Let's keep the birdies at bay
See ya.
for now. And you kept the craft safe and sound too. Now then, have a good night and sleep tight.
Time
But yes,
marches
that
on,
gif you sent
and
me
the
is
age of the
exactly
new king
what
draws
Helkenberg
nearer.
looks like to me.
Hulkenberg
Despite
looks
the
like
fact-
wide Putin.
Yes. Despite the fact that she's taller than everyone else on the team.
Alright.
Okay. I take your word. I take your word for it. So, why can't I go to the rear deck?
Speaking of, I gotta go. I'll be right back.
Really coming down.
Oh. So I guess,
Sure.
I didn't mean to rest.
Good night.
I say, we could stop.
I didn't mean to rest.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at a spectacular waterfall northwest of Brylehaven. The water cascading down from the river is...
I meant to check to see if Heisme was in the fucking bed. Peregrine Falls. How could this be? Yeah, statues, like, oh, they look like faces.
Besides,
It's like they're dying. Huh.
Mayhap.
Mage Kings set within this region. Created the Mage King's magic, they say he mastered immensely powerful forces when he used to protect people. That was a warning.
What's that about?
Yes.
True. If that is indeed true, then we may best honor those sentiments by etching this place within our memories.
Now then.
Wisdom.
I am now knowledgeable.
Why, that.
Hello.
I didn't mean to fucking sleep in the bed.
Their destination, it is the vindictive.
Now then.
Yeah.
Well, also, my thanks.
Yes.
I accidentally slept in the bed.
So, hey.
Oh, I saw that.
And I didn't want to.
What now?
I noticed.
Is there like an autosave? Idle stay afternoon.
What now? What now?
I was about to say, you can just go to the calendar to see what day it is.
Damn it! It's Idle's Day afternoon.
I was about to say, you can just go to the calendar to see what day it is.
Damn it, that makes me upset.
Damn it.
Man, maybe I could go back just like 4 minutes.
That's more than 4 minutes.
It's 3 fucking hours.
Yeah.
Damn it, I slept. I shouldn't have slept. I hate myself.
Pelkenberg, comfort me, mommy.
Okay then. Let's go.
This motherfucker's gonna force us back into the
You dense
town afterwards. Oh my god.
It'll be all right.
I see you.
Oh, that got me a 200 XP.
Holy shit.
What now?
Come on!
This could be our chance.
They're weak to piercing attacks.
35.
All in one fell swoop.
Good news. That means you get more experience.
All things seemed
I
right.
can't afford to hold back. Try some of this!
Seems
How
like
can
a
this
good
be?
hit.
I'll show you the essence of truth.
Sheesh, they're pretty tough. Better be careful.
By the sworn oath of knighthood.
He is weak to being stabbed. That is a good one.
But I thought you hit its
It was a
weakness.
decisive blow.
You can't hide.
But I
Even
thought you
that
hit
was not
me.
enough.
He does more damage with his sword than they do with the fucking.
Looks like that's all of them. Great job, everybody.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
I have to get 6 levels to be able to beat that thing in one.
Yeah.
I admit.
I shall strive to use this power wisely.
Let's push through.
Weak against this. Do it again. What?
Guard. Telling me to guard.
But the top of your ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards.
What do you want?
What is it?
Summon monsters halfway through the fight. Cast powerful dark magic.
That can be annoying.
What now?
I'm wondering if I really should have Heisme as the, because like that's the stats of the gunner really suit him more than anybody else. Stroll. you get another skill inheritance, so I'm gonna... What should I give you? Oh. What?
Nothing, just stupid shit.
Man, that slash boost would actually be really useful on him.
Yeah.
But it's 20,000.
You can make that up. A perfect punch.
All right. That is...
You also have a second one. Weak recovery for one ally can only be used from the main menu. I'm wondering. What else should I give her?
I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
And that would allow me to give her Meta Kukaja, which increases all allies' defense for 3 turns. Doesn't she already have something like that, though? Oh, Rakukaja, not Meta Kukaja. Meta Kukaja is a synthesis. It'd be a waste not to have something on her, so...
Yeah.
I don't like using HP, even though it can easily be healed back for negligible MP.
Yeah. What? I can join your Discord?
No.
Shit, I clicked on the link. It doesn't work. It says I'm already a member.
Oh.
What a rude.
I was like, does
right.
it actually not work? Oh my god. Fuck it. Just have Hama. I don't know why I'm sticking or keeping him with the wizard.
No problem.
Come on! Cat!
Oh, he's no longer red.
No quarter.
I'll use what I must. Fall! But all things seemed
I
right.
can't afford to hope. I shall vanquish evil. Tougher than I thought.
It's okay. To the rear guard. Come forth, Royal Soul. Ice!
Actual
What a finale!
win.
Keep your energy up, everyone!
Clearly.
Victory is ours, and safety hard won.
We're spotted. Blades at the ready.
Ow.
Oh, right! We hit him where it hurts!
Let's push through! This battle's ours.
Well done.
Let's go!
To battle.
Let's go. To battle.
Mustn't settle for the easy. You can't hide. That should have worked.
That's supposed to
In
be
the
his
net.
weakness.
I won't hold back. Freeze! It wasn't enough?
I step with blade in hand, as the point of a sword!
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone!
Looking good, Joker.
We made short work of them.
Isn't that what Morgana says?
Yes.
Or looking cool, Joker.
They noticed us.
Let me in.
They noticed us. On your guard.
Just fucking running into that thing gives me 500 or 100 experience.
That solves that.
Yay!
All right, how's that?
Oh, right! We hit him where it hurts!
Everyone all right? Let's push through.
Weak against this! Do it again!
I guess it's worth taking.
All right,
Didn't
how's
even
that?
fucking see me.
Keep it up!
Let's push through. Cat.
Get fucked.
Strike first!
Let's take them all out.
Stay calm, everyone.
Face me.
I really need to
Fall.
get Maria up to the next
Now,
rank
what's the play?
because I'm pretty sure the next rank gives me more
I'll show
experience
you the essence
boost.
of truth. Wizard! Ice!
Yeah.
What? But I thought you hit its weakness!
You did it.
What a finale! Keep your energy up,
They
everyone!
give me so much magla.
Do not strike if you're obviously out.
They do.
Those fuckers are so nice that they're
We made short work of them!
like such good XP for like how easy they are to kill. Man, my wizard is only at 11.
Good. I'm still getting stronger.
Now it's at 20. And my my MP increased by 25. Actually, get your fucking... Wait, who has the mage up that you... Get your mage up.
I've acquired a new power.
Yeah, max MP by 20. Nice. really should try getting all of their stuff up. Okay, my next plan is when I grind in my next dungeon. Probably it's either going to be at the end of this one or the next one. What I'm going to do to grind is I'm just going to go through like each of them, getting them all of the different things, and just like running through to try and get all of their things up, because they give good boosts.
So what does Hell's Boiling Bath Bomb do again? Oh.
See, this one increases agility by 2. This one increases protagonist endurance by 2. For some reason.
You have a hard cutoff in about an hour and 20 minutes.
No, I have a soft cutoff in an hour and 20 minutes. I have a hard cutoff in an hour and 50 minutes.
Right.
Good lord.
Yes?
Alright, how's that?
I don't like labyrinthine dungeons.
Done all that labyrinth.
On your guard.
No, well, there's like a bunch of paths, like, oh, I could go down those hallways, or there's like a little thing in here that it's not on the map, so I actually have to go in each of these little cubbies just to know that it's even
Let's
there.
stash that somewhere safe.
What's the matter? Or what's a break hammer? I don't know. What's the matter? Break with you. I said things.
Are you okay?
I'm having a strong.
Someone call a bondulance.
Yo, you think that's the final boss area down there? Probably. That looks like the exit. Oh.
Exit?
Oh, we're back at the... Okay. I see. Skeletons.
Skeleton.
Croutons. How do we get over there? Through here.
They saw us.
Is that the end then? We've cleared the way.
Indeed.
Hey, Hunter.
What?
What do you call a blind dinosaur?
What do I call a blind dinosaur?
Yes.
I don't think he saw us.
Do you think he saw us? What do you call his dog?
Nothing, because it can't come anyway.
Do you think he saw us?
Avoid this fight.
Come on!
You hit him right in the weak spot. Good job.
Well, that just sounds mean now, doesn't it?
What do you call a cow with no legs?
No clue what.
Ground beef.
Ah, damn it.
We'll hold our ground.
You suck your dick! Oh no!
Only a flesh wound.
Shut the fuck up.
What?
It's only a flesh wound.
Even that was not enough.
I'll show you the essence of
Here
truth.
we go, I found the book.
Hockenberg, why are you over there now?
Forward!
I might actually have to
Let's
pull
go.
this one out at some point.
Free! It wasn't enough?
Jesus,
I shall fight. Are you prepared? Let me
I'm
read.
not.
Observe the enemy. Come! Pierce!
But I thought you hit its weakness.
A blunder.
Is that all?
My aim is but all things seemed right.
It's okay. Take this! Still here?
I can't afford to hold back.
Okay, I don't think there's any more backup coming. Let's keep moving.
I think we're in the clear.
I think we're in the
Knock,
clear.
knock. Knock, knock.
What? Who's there?
Woo.
What?
Woo.
Woo who?
Don't get so excited, it's just a joke.
All right.
I don't know why, but I had a sudden memory of
Whoa.
Toontown.
What now?
I remember Gwen was super into that.
I mean, I was too. I never paid for the membership, so I could never do anything.
Ah, same. So I never bothered.
The only like one of those like games I ever
That's not
played
half
the
bad.
membership or paid the membership for was Pirate 101.
Tried Wizard for like less than an hour. I literally remember nothing about it.
In Wizard 101, there are certain areas that were blocked off behind membership, certain doors that you couldn't go through, or gateways to the loading zones. But my favorite, or I thought I was such a clever little fucker because what the hell? Oh, Gold Beetle.
I imagine that would be of use.
I thought I was such a clever little bitch because you could fast travel to, or you could travel to certain individuals. And if you travel to somebody that went through them, sometimes you could go through. Like it would just teleport you, and it wouldn't stop you behind the membership thing.
Now accept your fate.
And I thought I was the smartest
You can't hide, but
bitch in the
all things
world.
seemed right.
I'll show you the essence. Come forth.
I
royal
wasn't.
soul.
Hey, don't get sloppy, Captain.
I can't afford to hold back.
Why weren't you?
Because it was designed that way, obviously. But I thought I was getting around, like... I thought I was, getting around things in the game and being all cool.
Only a flesh wound.
Hit hard.
Is that all?
Stroll's anxiety is
I
spiking.
see you.
Keep the enemies off him.
What? 'Twas a decisive blow.
My aim is
But I
even
thought you
that was
hit
not
weakness.
enough.
I will fight with.
Weirdly enough, I played more of Pirate 101 than anything, even though nobody even remembers Pirate 101 existing.
Victory is ours.
So I remember this one really good knock knock
Noticed us.
joke, but unfortunately you have to be the one to start it.
Draw steel. We are spotted.
Oh god!
Brace yourselves.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Stroll's anxious, and they're targeting him.
I don't know.
That's the joke. You're not supposed to know.
Hulkenberg's fighting her
Gunner.
anxieties. Keep the enemies off her.
But
I
all
thought
things
you hit
seemed
its
right.
weakness.
I'll show you the essence. Come forth, royal soul. What?
Wasn't that
Now,
supposed to be
what's
its
the play?
weakness?
Swordmaster! Hack and slash! They die hard!
How can we survive this? I cannot bear this.
My thanks!
Thanks.
I knew you'd help.
They're
Your
seizing their
Highness.
chance while Hulkenberg's anxious.
Oh, please!
Just looking at a book filled to the brim with dad jokes.
You can't hide. That should have
But I
worked.
thought you hit its weakness.
You want to hear a joke about paper?
What a
Never mind, it's
finale.
terrible.
Keep your energy up, everyone.
I thought that was the dad joke.
Be
It
careful.
was.
There's more of them.
What?
They're down.
Right. Terrible.
Let's settle this quick.
Oh.
Gunner!
That's not good.
Fall!
That's the bit.
I won't hold back. Lightning.
Remember, Hunter, you can't plant any flowers if you haven't
Keep your
bought.
energy up, everyone.
You make me want to kill myself.
Good, that means it's working.
Ah.
Why didn't the toilet paper make it across the road?
Why?
It got stuck in a crack.
All right. How's that? Come on.
That was a charm. Keep the pressure on. They're weak against this. Do it again.
I really love jokes about eyes. The cornea, the better.
Stroll, I don't think he sees you. Oh,
You're
damn
a
it!
great play,
This one's
but I
stop
can
us.
stop any time.
How did you do that? It immediately fucking turned all the it like 180'd.
Heisman's anxiety is mounting. If he gets
No,
hit, he'll be
it's
in
all
big
collapsing.
trouble.
Oh my god,
okay.
I hate anxiety
We can
in this
do this.
game.
Come forth, Royal Soul. I missed.
Don't get
What the
Can't
fuck?
afford to hold back.
Sword
What
Master.
happened?
I missed.
Oh, right, yeah.
They're going for Heisman while he's anxious. The captain's anxiety is overwhelming him. We can't let him get hit.
Oh, it is still not enough.
Be neither timid.
That should have worked.
But I thought you hit its weakness. What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone.
The fact that that motherfucker is just 180 and just like, oh, I'm here now. I know I was facing the other direction earlier, but guess what? I'm facing you now.
That worked out. Keep it up.
Oh no!
Incoming.
I saw it on the mini-map and I was like, huh, there's just a lone enemy there.
This is nothing.
I wonder what that is.
Heisman's anxiety is mounting. If he gets hit, he'll be in big trouble.
You can't hide.
What? But I thought you hit its weakness.
I'll show you the S. Let's go. Nice. That
But
should
I
have
thought
done
you
it.
hit its
I shall
weakness.
fight. I call upon royal power within.
Let justice prevail. What? 'Twas a decisive blow.
Hey Hunter, what do you call a
My
fake
aim
noodle?
is even that
A
was
what?
not enough.
You hit its weakness.
Let's take
What do you call a fake noodle?
Uh,
An impasta.
By this power, freeze. It wasn't enough.
I can't.
I'm pretty sure this was an episode of Game Grumps that I blocked out of my memory.
And that's that.
It was.
Victory's ours.
I can tell you which one too. It was an episode of fucking
That's all of them.
Kirby and the Epic Yarn.
Because I had
Don't start anything.
I had such like a weird like a memory of Aaron saying that to Dan.
Hey Hunter,
Huh?
did you know that milk is the fastest liquid on Earth? It's pasteurized before you even see it.
Did you know that the sign language for pasteurized milk is the sign for milk going past your eyes?
That's hilarious.
Let's take them all out.
Down in one fell swoop.
You can't hide. That
But I
should
thought
have
you hit
worked.
its weakness.
It's okay. I won't hold back. Ice. That should have done it!
But I thought you hit
Now,
its weakness.
what's the play? Not done yet.
Is everyone with blade in hand? As the point of a sword!
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone!
Good. 'Tis done.
I'll strive for greater heights.
Nice.
I continue to grow.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
I continue to grow.
You know, I remember meeting with this one guy. He was super into Christmas, but he had this weird habit where he would collect candy canes. Apparently, they're still in mint condition.
So, how did the poor chap die? Well, from what I can tell from the stream VOD that we pulled up, he kept telling his friend puns and dad jokes over and over again, and then the guy just got up and drove 4 hours.
4.5.
4.5 hours just to kill him.
Worst part is, dude didn't even fight back. It was like he wanted to die. You know, now that I think about it, another one of those, like, I don't really care for using stuff like, potato peelers. But also, I remember one time I ended up cutting my finger
that might be
chopping
of use
cheese.
later.
But unfortunately, I think that I may have greater problems.
They've noticed us.
Our immediate vicinity is secure. We should
At
be
what
safe.
point in your life did you realize that you had no meaning?
I think if I had to guess, I mean, to be fair, I always had an inkling, but I was a little delusional. I think it was probably around the time I turned 19 that I finally realized that my life had no meaning.
We're spotted. Blades at the ready.
Come on! Okay, let's give this all a witness.
My aim is, but all things seemed right.
I thought you hit its weakness.
I will fight wizard! Free! What?
Wasn't that
Now,
supposed to be
what's
its
the play?
weakness?
Tougher than I thought.
Magic Knight! I'll run you through!
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone!
There is still danger here. Stay vigilant.
Hey Hunter, what's the difference between a chickpea and a garbanzo bean?
Well,
how's that?
I wouldn't pay.
You've no time
I wouldn't pay
for
$50 for a garbanzo bee on my face.
My aim is, even
right.
that was not enough.
Come forth,
Is
royal
that not the
soul.
right answer to that?
That is
It wasn't
the correct
enough?
answer.
I can't afford to hold back. Not done yet.
Let justice prevail. This won't. I see you.
Wait, wasn't
Damn.
that supposed to be its weakness?
You can't hide.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone. There are still some foes around. Don't leave
There are.
her.
Come on!
Whew. That should do it.
Okay, that needs to go from up there, probably. Likely not this one. It's likely the second one.
All right, how's that?
Worked like a charm. Keep the pressure on.
All the way over here.
All around me are familiar faces, or no places.
Nice.
Spider Lily Katana.
Hell yeah.
Of course you didn't want to open the damn door for me, would you?
Let's push through. This is our chance.
Right.
Forward.
Let's settle this quick.
Advancing! My aim is that should have worked!
But I thought you hit its
It's
weakness.
okay. By this power.
But I thought you hit its weakness.
In the name of just... Tougher than I thought.
I see you! What? 'Twas a decisive blow.
Why does weakness do nothing to this guy?
Yeah, I don't know.
It doesn't give me an extra move or anything.
Great work, everyone.
A halfway decent result. Ah, I didn't know I had it in me.
I think that's all of them.
Oh, you didn't know you had it in you. Well, I did. Alright, here should be the relic that I have to give to Nurus.
Hey, Hunter.
What?
What's the hardest part about skydiving?
About what?
Skydiving.
The ground?
Correct.
Rarely is my curiosity piqued by something inedible. Thank you, Hulkenberg. Be glad she doesn't have fucking Pika syndrome.
Don't give her ideas.
Okay, it's probably up there. All the chests got heat gotten in this room. Not in there, though. I'll have to go around. Okay. And then... oh. Might as well do it while I'm here. Turn around, you damn bull.
Every now and then I get a little bit lonely.
Come on.
Damn bull.
Quarter. You can't hide. Even that was not enough.
You hit its weakness.
Wizard! Free! That should have done it!
In the name
Wizard.
of... I shall vanquish evil. I'll cut you down. They die hard.
Hulkenberg,
What?
Get yourself together.
Oh no. I think he keeps missing because he raised his evasion.
That's the thing, he hadn't raised his invasion by the time
I shall
Hulkenberg
fight
hit.
as the noble I...
I don't know.
That's
Hey
the
Hunter,
last
what
of
has
them.
3 letters
The
and
way's
starts with
clear.
gas?
Gas.
A car.
Let's push through!
You hit him right in the sweet spot. Good job.
I mean, we can both be right, I guess. I do not play by your rules, Magic Man. My answers are just as valid as yours. Truly, the Magic Man knows more than I let on. garnet, amethyst, and pearl.
And Steven.
And Geodagus. Definitely wasn't about to call him Gallivant or something.
Keep it up.
You were probably thinking about Gallica.
Yeah.
Not bad. I'm sure you'll find a use for it.
I have so much equipment that I could sell that I'm afraid to sell because I don't remember exactly which ones I need.
Keep the pressure on.
Okay, that's the boss room. Oh, boy.
Let's keep moving. All right,
You know,
how's
my
that?
grandmother used to say, the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Lovely lady. Horrific surgeon.
Are you on Reddit?
No. I have a book.
A physical book?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Yep.
What now?
You know, my wife asked me if I could clear the kitchen table. I had to get a running start, but I made it. Wait, that's a lie. I don't have a wife. Yeah, I just have one of those, like, 1,000+ gags and groaners, Dad Jokes Hall of Shame books that I got at fucking Mr. K's for, like, probably more than I should have paid for. And by that I mean any amount of money. Because Reddit exists. I'll be your father figure. Is it getting colder out there?
Yeah.
Or do you even notice? Okay. I don't know, because you always keep
Today's
the
like
house
a low of like 40 something.
Yeah, because you always keep the house cold as shit.
No, see, in the winter, what I like to do is not touch the AC whatsoever. So like it just gets really cold and we have to deal with it. But you know what? On the bright side, the electric bill is fucking nothing. Okay. I'm trying to figure out if I should just go ahead and stop here so I can, like, end the stream and then grind in the spot a little bit. Because these Minotaurs seem to give a lot of experience. And they're fairly quick to beat.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with just ending it here, gaining some experience, and finishing off that episode of Frieren we watched. I mean, what?
True. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here then.
Breckins to the cap.
It's one item I forgot to get, but I'll grab it while I'm grinding. Oh god. That Taco Bell I had at like 2 o'clock really hitting me 8 hours later. What?
I'm sorry, but Gohan and Sparking Zero just saying to everyone, "No, I'm gonna kill you," is way too funny.
Right. All right. Anyway, thank you all for stopping by. I thank you once again. Nekariko, thank you for stopping by, if you are still lurking. I am going to end the stream for now. If things go according to plan, the next stream should be... Oh boy, when would my next stream be? Let's see.
Yeah, I'm busy Saturday.
Probably Monday. If everything goes according to plan, like, I should be able to stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of next week as well. But I have no clue. Cause jobs and whatnot. But yeah, thank you all for stopping by. And I will see you all next time. Have a good one, everybody.